I was doing some good work. I was making thumbnails.
Not again!
Frick! You basically got on point, especially you, Fred.
Oh, thank you very much, Reese. I appreciate it.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I thought one side had escaped. But no, I see now. I understand. Hi, Dean. You can't have my subscriber revenue, Dean. I ain't got any.
I got some. You can have that 5p if you want it, Dean.
No, don't say that. That's very disrespectful to my beautiful subs.
890 subs. I'm not gonna lie. That's not nothing, chat. It's not nothing. Trust.
It's not nothing.
But guys, we sorry for being late, by the way. First of all, I was supposed to say sorry for being late. Weird day. But Emily had a headache, so we're gonna be nice to Emily. And also,
but I did make a very nice thumbnail for a new For Emily Clips video, so that's good. We've also got a game to check out, which I think I'm going to be really into. So we're actually going to be playing a brand new game today.
It's copied on the...
What is it for me?
Yeah, there's two keys, but...
Oh, excellent. Is it... Can we both play at the same time?
I don't know.
So we got a key for a game which I think looks really fun, which I'd never heard of before. It actually comes out tomorrow. So this is early access.
I think it comes out later than tomorrow. So if I check...
Sophie told me. Why would she lie to me?
Because Sophie is
a Sophie fool. Lying, yeah.
So this game, if I can just click on my various links, comes out on January 12th. Which is tomorrow, yeah, sorry.
In approximately 21 hours.
Yeah, so we're actually getting...
I love being correct.
We're actually getting early access, chat. Would you believe it?
Yeah, and you know what is really nice about the fact that we have an access to an early access, I assume probably indie game, is that at least it fucking came out.
Tried to catch fog yesterday, I missed.
Alright. You are absolutely correct. Salem resubscribed to a tier 3 at the beginning of the stream, by the way.
What?
So we do, in fact, owe a Florence treat.
Why do we owe a Florence treat?
Because he also redeemed that.
Oh, okay. Purple Jelly Tot, thank you for the prime of the 45 months. I was going to be like, you don't get free flow treats for a tier 3. That being said, maybe that should be an added perk. Look how cute. Yes!
I'll give her one more. These ones are quite like dense. I don't want to give it too many. These are chicken breast treats, but they're like dried. They got like no moisture, like me.
They got no moisture. Flo's always drinking. Mate, she wants it. She wants it bad. Look at her. She's about to go mad. Father! Ah! No! What? Florence, no! Oh my god! Oh god!
Florence spotted Florence are like conspiring. How many points for Fred to get a treat? I don't need any treats. I'm already a snack, you know.
Somebody clip that. That deserves to be in the intro reel.
My cat keeps on kicking his litter around, causing dust in the air. And then you should buy the cat litter that we buy. It's corn husks, and it's really good. And it's not very dusty. It's still a bit dusty, but it's not very dusty. And also,
it lasts forever.
You just flush it down the loo because it's just food.
Yeah, it's literally cornmeal.
Cornmeal, that's it, not corn husks.
Shadow Reborn, been a while. Had to deal with myself for a bit. That's fine.
I feel you.
I respect that. That's savage. Oh my god, how dare you.
If anyone has any if anyone has any good Florence bot lines you want to send me, send them over to me, because I've been adding them. I've been adding loads.
Good evening,
there's loads on there.
Millie.
Hot Rod, good evening. How are you?
By the way, thank you to Black Phazon for sending me the Vampire Survivors DLC last night.
Oh, what a babe!
I got a random email last night from Steam being like, Black Phazon sent you the DLC, and I was like,
oh, mooses!
Oh, we've not accepted any cookies, apparently.
It's broken! Analyze the usage to improve the products. Ah, frick.
Good,
Undertaker, Sharkashi, maybe?
Sharkashi.
Zafir, Parzival, I'm Madelone, guys. Welcome to my life. Welcome to the way of the Dragon Flex. Fred's trying to fix a thing. I don't think it's working.
It's not working.
We're getting optimistic.
I think I'm on the terms of service. Give me a second, guys. I want to be fixing that just in a second. So what do I need to do? We
broke the hype train, but it's still hyping, probably.
Browser.
Legally speaking, it's probably hyping.
All right, they can't see any of this. Don't worry. And then...
Oh, I know, but that they can see.
Oh, they can see this?
That is on your face.
Accept cookies.
Success!
There we go. Then we close this.
Yeah.
We delete this. We go back to the hype train.
You
we
couldn't
refresh.
see most of what Fred was doing, but that bit you could see. Because I can see both side-by-side mini screens. And I was like, baby, that's on top of your face.
I don't know why that happens. It's really annoying. I am logged in on the OBS browser. Anyway.
Better work on a hype train really soon. Yes! Okay, done! Shit, right, done. Audio's fixed.
By the way, I can't remember who it was at the beginning of the stream. But at the beginning of the stream, it might have been Crypod, it might have been Swill, I can't remember. They were like, oh man, you can see chat now when you join a stream. You can see chat history before you joined, right? And I was like, yeah, it's been for ages. No, that apparently was only available to 5% of users. We were one of the 5%.
Yo, that never happened.
So way back in 2021, Twitch launched a small test where channels chat history would load when you joined, so you could catch up on things said. 5% of users had this feature. It's been expanded to 40% of users.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought you were going to say, oh yeah, the reason that we have that is because Dean's baked it into like the bot or something, and I was like, oh, yeah. Nice job, Jaggy. And I was like, no way. I was like, how is that possible? And I didn't even know, but yeah.
I am working with Dean. I actually tried to do it myself, but I failed. I am actually working with Dean to make it a one-click link where, depending on what browser you use, the link will redirect you to different places. So if you click the link, so this is for the Family browser extension.
Yes.
So basically, if you're on Chrome, you'll click a link and it'll take you to the Chrome store. If you're on Firefox and you click the link, it'll take you to the Firefox store. Awesome. And if you guys haven't downloaded the new add-on,
it is currently the top box below the stream. Does top box really make sense?
Yeah,
not really. Box. But if you scroll down, if you mute us and you scroll down, I can show you on Fred's screen. So chat, oh fuck, not this again.
So if you
I'm trying to serve face. I'm trying to serve like.
Download the extension, Firefox or Chrome. If you're using basically almost all browsers now are Chrome, so you can just install it. Like I think Edge is now Chrome and shit like that. Also, whilst you're down here, click this link. I don't know where it goes.
Do you see how on Fred's screen everyone has their appropriate name colors?
Yeah.
So Peachy and Dean are rainbow, Jetstorm is green, etc., etc. That is all there. So yeah, everyone's rainbow. Everyone's like, my time to shine, baby. Yeah. But yeah, so like Jackalman is golden. All of the name colors, all of the icons that we add, even for like special events, like when we had Naughty or Nice, you are not rainbow.
No, you are onion colored.
So,
that is a thing.
Yes, you are orange, exactly. So all of your name colors are there, and it also lets you know when we go live. And it gives you a little tip button baked into the stream. So if you want to taunt us with text-to-speech...
Oh, yeah, the tip button.
And you click the tip button. This is brand new. And you click the tip button. Rather than having to buy bits, which are more expensive, you can literally tip £1. And you can say... Fred is very handsome. And you can say it in any voice you want. You could have Barack Obama saying that. No, she's turned against us.
Yeah, so now if you guys want to do text-to-speech, because bits are so expensive, like sub-gifting is still awesome.
Woo!
Kansas Law, don't come in with the 53 months.
I want to be clear. Yeah! Oh no! Yes. It's going to just shimmy down the line. Woo! It's going to shimmy down the line! Look at him go! So that was inappropriate. I'd like to make a formal apology for the shimmy train. I was like, and then it was like, and then it just kept going.
That's great. Just shimmy into the
to be clear, this
here.
isn't to say don't use bits or whatever. I just wanted to make it more affordable. You can literally do whatever or none of it. It makes no difference.
This is the point that we want to make. Bits are expensive right now, so I want to make it easier for you guys if you do want to support and do text-to-speech to make it more affordable for you guys. Now, rather than paying, so I think bits right now in the UK, it's like £1.60 or £1.50 something. Hang on, let me just double check.
It changes literally daily.
It does change all the time. So £1.53 for 100 bits.
Yeah.
Now, 100 bits is $1, and $1 is 83p.
Yeah.
So you are almost paying double the amount of money that we get.
Yeah.
We only get half. So basically,
it just feels unnecessarily expensive, in my opinion, for a message. So,
agreed.
$1.40 USD. Yeah. But the thing is, it hasn't gone up in price for Americans, as far as I know, but it did go up for Europe/England. So anyway, that was why we have done that.
So, for instance,
a Sprint Automat doing car checks with both pounds and dollar.
Oh, shithink, oh, shithink, oh, shithink, oh, shithink.
Oh, she hypo, she hypo, she go, she go, sheeto, 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 she.
Nice.
It works!
It's a huge scam, but I still have some sitting here in my account.
Like, if you wanna, if you've got bits and you wanna use them, if you buy bits because you don't give a fuck, if you buy bits because you use them in other channels as well, if you, I do not, just to be clear, this is not a statement against using bits. It's just
buying $1
uncomfortably expensive.
Buying $1 of bits in UK is $1.86. Mooses! Oh my god, you're gifting so many subs today, Mooses. Thank you so much.
Good God.
Mooses.
Legacy Beast Model, Fat Rogue Bunny, The M Dog Show, Fiona Creates and Lupac, Mug Life, Dragonflex. Dude, Mooses, how long do you, you're doing... So sometimes people come in and they'll drop 100 gift subs, right? And it's insane. Oh, hang on. So what was I saying? Other than bullying Scarface. No, I was just gonna say, I know people will gift subs in big bombs, right? They'll drop a bunch of subs and it's oh shit, that's crazy. But I feel like Moose's is just sneaking up past. Moose's in her 5 gift sub bombs, which is the most efficient for getting the most giveaways.
Yes.
Is I think she's gonna overtake. Do you know what I mean? I'm just every now and again someone comes in what's every 6 months and is here's 200 subs. And you're wow, but Moose's is that's a foolish number. I've already done twice that.
Oh, no, I can't. I keep on giving Dean jobs and I keep on feeling really bad about it. Dean, I'm just gonna send you 100 quid later, okay? But this still.
We owe him a gift card. You can add more to the gift card if you want to keep it coming.
No, but I was gonna say, wouldn't a really fantastic stat be how many giveaways have you started?
That actually would be a fantastic. That would actually be 725.
Oh.
Pay your devs, chat. Look, pay your streamers. That would be neat.
Yeah.
That would be neat. Well, that's also why, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time Dean does a hey, I added a new feature, I'm Fred will tweet out and be this is so cool. I love having this on my stream, which we do. Then I'll be retweet. And you owe me a lasagna. It's true. Well, we are debating the mug meetup sometime in February or March or something.
I don't mind having Dean. If we're gonna have to arrange for you to come down, just hang out again, just so I can give you our lasagna fresh out of the pan. But it's so chaotic right now, dude. Everything's so fucking mad right now.
Shit's a bit mental.
He's
legit, yeah.
Jetstorm, you won Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.
Woo!
He is legit a coding god. I cannot emphasize this enough. I asked Dean, is this possible? It's 2 hours later, he's sort of oh yeah, it works, and there's no problems. Oh, that's weird.
It just works.
It's not weird. That's that's unbelievable.
That's unparalleled. Yo, Super Elmo.
Yo,
how are you?
I remember your name, Super Elmo. How
I
you
haven't seen you in actually years.
Yeah, dude, you used to. You were one of our DayZ bros back in the day when we played that game. Chat. Close all these tabs I've got. I've got so many tabs.
You got too many tabs?
Always start the stream. I've got so many tabs open. Yeah. Basically, to end the bits conversation.
Yes.
If you have bits, awesome. If you like bits, awesome. I just wanted to make bits as convenient as I wanted to make donos as convenient as bits are right now. That's why we set this up. The reason why we're using pounds now is because basically to have card enabled, we have to use our country's currency. I don't know why. It's just one of the rules. But it's all browser based, so Stream Elements won't store your card information. Your browser, like you would in any website, will store the card information.
I also wanted to say, when it comes to how are we going to do name colors, and I would like to highlight that I did send you a new panel for this new Heaven and put it in place. That what we have done is to keep everything as simple as possible. We are changing it straight from dollars to pounds. So £2 for an orange name, not $2. That being said, we will not be rolling back any previous name colors. So if you hit yellow with $30 and that's not £30, it literally doesn't matter. But from now on, that's how name colors will be decided. You don't have it?
Never sent it.
No! I'm the fool! But I downloaded it! Oh, no!
It's not my fault.
Okay, let me give you the new... I made it.
It's
Shit.
not my fault. It's not my fault.
I've been making a lot of crap
It's not
recently.
my fault. Okay, so do you mean that if you were at $30 before, you're about at 30 now? Yeah, so all the money, all the amounts you've given are stored numerically, not currency-based. So basically, when I download...
We're treating them the same.
When I download the amount of money you've given, it's just a number. It's not like pounds or dollars. It's just 5 or 10. So basically, just to keep things really simple, because we're not in the era where the pound has doubled the dollar anymore. It's almost very similar. So we're just gonna keep it the same because otherwise it's gonna be fucking chaos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Basically, it will be chaos. So it's just I've just downloaded the fucking
British
thing.
stream, British measurements.
Just downloaded the fucking thing as a
You
video.
downloaded all of it. Oh no. Ella Thea, good to see ya.
Hey, hang on.
Hello. That's one hello for each of you. Oh my. Guys, that was a very cool hype train.
Thank you, especially to Spider Mooses.
There we go. Atom is doing a giveaway. Well, I'm doing. I guess that's me for a level 5 hype train. Thank you very much, guys.
Delightful.
Consistent support is what I'm here for. Mooses, that is I thank you very much. That is so generous of you.
Unbelievable.
I very much appreciate it.
Why is it still trying to say
I used to be here when Daisy was in early development. Yeah, no, your name.
Oh my
I'm not gonna, I read
God.
your name and like Chinaris just popped into my head. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bad with names IRL, but when it comes to like chat names, I've got like a really good memory for chat names. I need to see your name visually to remember.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing.
Like if you came up to me at like a convention and you're like, "Oh, I'm Super Elmo," I'd be like,
But if I see it written down, I'm like, oh yeah.
"Yeah,
Right, there you go. I've sent it.
thank you, babe."
Stunning. So yeah, the colors, well, we didn't want to get rid of colors, obviously, so we just changed them from dollars to pounds. If you gave it in dollars in the past, that still counts. If you gave it in pounds now, that still counts. But so like that does mean that like not everyone's actual number will be it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You gave 420 something. I don't care what currency it was and when it was, okay? But does that make sense? I hope so.
Yeah, because like it's not that it's not that different anymore. You know what I mean? It's very similar. So basically, just to make things super simple, and super easy, we're just gonna go forward with that.
So if I change my name, you'll think I'm a new person. Yeah, actually.
Genuinely, yes, actually.
It's truly one of the worst, saddest things is when people change their name, right? And it's one thing if you went from like La Miss Doom to like Miss Doom Gaming, right? I could probably handle that, right? Or, you know, if Jackal Man went from the Jackal Man to like the Jackal or just Jackal Man or the Jackal Plays, I could probably handle it. But if like Jackal Man went from Jackal Man to like Mr. Big Dubs 420. Dude, I would never know who he is again. I've spoken to that man in the stream like every day for I don't know how many years. Okay? Unless you do it the Onion way and you have your own name color and you're insane and you become the king of Sweden backwards. That I'm not gonna lie, I knew that was nobody else. Relu! Hot Shot Racing. God, there's a good chance you got that from a past Twitch London. But nevertheless, nearly a decade. There we go. Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, so like it can be frustrating. I do have the ability to change your names locally.
Mr. Strawberry.
So I can make sure that your name's down here.
It's so bad. No, it's so bad because Fred and I actually do that. We've actually done that in the past where we're like, look, I can never remember who that bloody person is now with their name change. And we'll literally put, like, there's a couple of people who have their old name in brackets after. Obviously, only if, like, the name change wasn't, like,
Rilu
a
is
thing
Queen Mod here, if you can see that.
Yeah, she's been Queen Mod for so long. We should change it. It just makes the stream more confusing, but whatever.
So, chat. You know how sometimes people get... you know when someone has the desire for a baby, they get exposed to a baby, and then all of a sudden they go baby crazy, right?
Yeah, true.
Emily showed me pictures of a video of some cats earlier.
Fred's gone feral.
I've gone cat. I'm like,
Fred.
I want a cat.
So while I was lying in bed with a headache, Sophie and Fred were out here, not babies, but you know, people go for babies. Yeah, we go for cats.
No, you've seen it, right? You've seen like women. They get the broody. That's it. I'm cat broody. So yeah, basically women and men. Men more than women, I actually find, like, contrary to like popular opinion, I find men get broody way more than women. But they're around a baby, and then they go, I want one. And I get like that with cats, man. I got a cat. I love Florence. I love Florence to death. She's my little girl. But man, I'm like, I want a little fucking. I want to see Florence and another cat like having a little cuddle. It'd be so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. I showed Fred a video of like basically this cat. This woman who works in a cat sanctuary in, I think, New Jersey, was basically like, everyone's been returning cats after Christmas, and it's the time of year where everyone's coming in and asking us, do we have any kittens? And we say no, and they just leave. So instead, I'm going to show you guys the cats that you should be adopting. And basically proceeded to get out, like basically show us a whole bunch of like cats ranging between like 2 and 6. One of them, Sheldon, got a Twitch t-shirt.
Sheldon,
yeah, you're here for a win.
Sheldon, you have so many games.
Sheldon, it's unbelievable.
Have I won?
Yeah.
You've won so much
Mugmas
recently.
had 22 giveaways a day. You know? Yeah. So, let's go! This is the power of the tier 2 sub, you know?
So basically, me and Sophie were looking around.
Fred was so far out here just being terrorists.
I have found that if I move to outer Norwich and rent, not buy, rent, it's affordable, right? So I found like places.
What internet is there in outer Norwich?
No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Well, this place specifically has it's bad.
But I'll let you live your dream. I'm not going to crush it right now.
People don't change the price of their property based on the internet they got, right? But this place is fucking £1,800 a month. Now, it's expensive, right? But it's not that much more than what we're paying now for London.
No, it isn't.
And it's a mini compound, and I could have so many cats here.
Fred!
The donkery.
Sold. I'm in. Dude, I could live at the Donkery.
The Donkery.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We could rename it to the Badonkery.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There is no way in a million years that I would ever be able to keep that a secret, though. No. Everyone would know I lived in the Donkery.
That's fine. People come visit. It's fine.
Fred, this is not outer Norwich.
Oh yeah, this is
outer fucking Mongolia.
Yeah, it's outer Mongolia.
Good. Just to be clear that you don't think that these places are outer Norwich.
I searched for Norwich and I looked up.
Jesus, that's cheap.
Dude, tell me about it, bro.
Me in the arse.
£1,500 a month, Em.
Yeah, but. What am I going to do? Oh my god, it's called the Falconer's Lodge!
Falconry has been practiced in this area since the 14th century. We get a gate. Could you imagine paying £1,500 for a gate?
I'd be climbing that every day and you'd be like, Emily, we live here, stop breaking in.
Yes. Yes. I was like, dude, like, oh my god. Bless you, Londoners.
My god.
Bless us.
It's hard, Sheldon, but you've met my friends, they're nice. I struggle to find people who like me.
I could have so many cats. But yeah. No, yeah, making friends is hard, bro. I'm telling you.
They're very nice. Exactly. I mean, they're odd. They're an odd bunch. I'll never forget the first time that we brought Ben and Amy to Twitch London 1, and like legends to them for showing up. But Ben and Amy show up to Twitch London 1, and
oh my god,
and Amy stood there where the UV is, and she has a fake tooth, and it started glowing in the dark. Wait, what is this? This looks like a hut. I like a hut. I feel more at home.
It's the
Oh my god, that's the Sophie annex.
So this is 16. This is less than what we're paying now.
Yeah.
Look at Flo.
Yeah.
This is less than what we're paying now. You want to move, Flo? You interested?
Florence is sold. She's like, I'm going to climb on the wisteria outside.
And
that's where we put the stream in the roof.
Yeah, no,
There's an extra room. There's a weird, creepy... I am absolutely obsessed with most likely weird and leaky conservatories that like feel like they shouldn't be attached to a building.
No, they should not be attached.
I'm not going to lie. There was this house that Fred and I used to walk past. So there's a road that's near where we live, but it like goes directly along the river. And it's covered in, like, gigantic houses, right? Like, absolutely huge, but, like, old, huge houses, right? Covered in, like, weird woodwork and stuff. And there was this one that was on the corner, and it was kind of overgrown, and the whole outside of the house was, like, fully surrounded in, like, conservatory that just clearly had plants in it, but they'd, like, really overgrown, and it was, like, vines everywhere. And Fred and I were so obsessed with it, but also thought there is likely, like, an old lady in there who is... so we were like, oh, that kind of isn't great. And then one day we walked past it, it had been knocked down, and clearly someone had bought it, and now developers are putting shit up. Blue, so that's the one you could get Sophie to move into.
Yeah. Oh, Chelsea House, yeah.
It's the colour.
But like,
Fred, you need to learn to drive. We both need to learn to drive.
I will walk,
Fred,
and I'll be happy about it.
Do you have any Troppy B to help with the Munty B?
I do. Some Troppy B.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually drank one of these matcha tea energy drinks that I got given.
Blue is kind of horrible in the house. I agree.
Yeah, it looks vile, but it kind of matches the sky, which is kind of cute, but it doesn't look good. But yeah, I just drank my last one of these, and it's actually bonked off the last of my headache.
Oh.
So you know what they say about energy? Not energy. Caffeine.
Caffeine's good for headaches.
Yeah, it's killed it. It's literally said no. Also, I hated this flavour yesterday. Really nice today. Don't make it make sense. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I live in London, and I fucking hate it. I don't hate it. I love London. There's so many benefits to living here. Yeah. But, like, can I just have this in London for this price, please?
No.
Fuck!
You don't get to live where there's people and culture, and everyone's not old, and people got jobs. Fuck!
I know!
Jesus Christ! How can I deal with my old Italian womanness? This is actually a perfect me house. It's hybrid.
Yes.
Italian English.
Yes, it's
like,
amazing.
It's got all. Look at the woodwork. Also, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. No, I'm not gonna be honest with you. I retract that statement, and I don't mean it.
Go on, do it.
No, I was just gonna say, if you had a room with a visible beam like that, would you be able to resist putting a sex swing in? Even if you had no desire to use it, it just feels like a wasted opportunity. So many people in London are out here just like wishing that they could dangle their partners from the ceiling.
I would definitely have little like screws in it all along here, and there'd definitely be like garlic hanging from it.
You're
and shit
so
like that.
cute. I love you. You literally just want to put cat runs on the walls and dangle plants and stuff. I'm disturbed.
So I'm not gonna lie, chat. I was actually talking to Sophie about this earlier, and I was like,
so I'm saying beams like that are wasted on the old.
Yes, they are.
Just kidding.
And I'm just sort of like, our friends, right? I love our friends to death, but they are definitely reaching an age, right? And any second now, we're gonna get a fucking scan of someone's belly, and there's gonna be something in it, and I'm gonna be horrified. And
it's a tapeworm! Hooray!
Oh, thank God!
No, look, all right. There's a thing. No, you can't just put a sex swing anywhere. Okay, look. Fred and I are people of a plusher size. Okay, I'm just saying that if I wanted Fred in that swing.
That beam could support me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just having it's an invasive thought, but every time I see it, I'm like, you could dangle someone from that.
Dude.
Like, I feel bad. Okay.
I'm not even being serious.
I will say, I was judgmental when my friends wanted children when we were younger, because I was like, get a life. We're old now. It's valid. Like, at the end of the day.
You want a baby? Grow up. What's wrong with you?
At the end of the day, I don't want kids, but I need to appreciate the fact that, like, lots and lots of people do.
Almost everyone does, because that's what humans are born to do.
I'm actually getting to an age where I'm quite sad for a lot of my friends who would like to have children who basically can't.
Yeah, because
of
it is
finances. Like, realistically, it's all well and good for me to go, well, it's possible to have kids these days, which it is for a lot of people. It's all well and good for me to do that, not wanting kids. But for a lot of people who do,
That's
I think that's really hard and really sad, and there is no like halfway housing it. You can't like, oh well, we'll share the child. You know, we'll get like 3 families together and we'll all share it. Like,
I mean, that's what villages used to be like.
Yeah, but like it's not. You know,
no, it's not feasible anymore.
So I'm trying to be like, go.
Trying to be chill.
I'm trying to be like,
bring it down a notch.
Now, obviously, when everybody has like their families and stuff, as that happens, you know, it will mean that we see them less, and it will make me sad because I don't want shit to change. But shit always changes, okay? And then I will be trying to pry Fred out of a large ivy-covered cottage in the middle of nowhere with no hot water, and Fred will be like, "Well, work the internet out," you know?
Also,
so
I'm at the point now where I just...
You're in your cottagecore era. You know, everyone was doing it, and
Dude,
like...
I'm literally at my... I would like to be able to, like... I don't know. I feel like I'm like... I would like to be able to have space for stuff. Because I realized today, I was literally... Earlier on, I was like... I'm really into my book, but my ear was like a little bit... I had my headphones in so much last night. I actually fell asleep with my headphones in the entire night. So I woke up and I've got a bit of a sore ear. I'd like to listen to my book on Audible, right? And I was like, okay, what do? Emily's got a headache. She's in the bedroom. Leave her to it. Sophie's on the sofa working. I was like, what do I do? And I was literally like, I guess I could just put on 2 hoodies and go sit on the balcony. And I was like, God damn it, dude.
No, you could ask Sophie. You go sit in Sophie's room.
Yeah, that's... I was like, do I just like grab a blanket and put on 2 hoodies and sit on the balcony just to like chill on my own for a minute? And I was like, that's unreasonable. That's stupid. Go lay in the bath. Yeah, not even run a bath. Just lay in the empty bathtub.
Oh my God, that's so bad. Lama's Doom said, I used to sleep in the bath occasionally. Like, not with water in it.
That's weird, man.
Not with water in it. Just get in there.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. Quite comforting. I don't know. There's probably a reason we won't think of it. I knew some guy and his girlfriend. They were older, and he went off to work and didn't come back. The next thing, the police were there saying he's dead, but he died happy. And she was like, "What the fuck?" And looked at where he was found, and it was some sex pool place. He died in the pool, had a heart attack. I will say that my Italian great grandfather, the family always used to say he went out with his boots on. What that translated to, that's like in Italian, what that translated to was he had a bang, got dressed, got up, proceeded to have a coughing fit, because he was a heavy smoker, and then had an aneurysm and died. That being said, everyone was like, shout out. Like, that's the way to go. You get up, you have your coffee, you're doing your thing, you're like, hey! Like, when you're like an 80-year-old guy who's been smoking his whole life, sometimes you explode. So yeah, that's very sad for him, but also kind of not. Like, I think that's how we'd mostly like to go. You know? Like, I feel like it could be much worse than that. He didn't even know he was ill. I mean, I don't think he even was ill. He just sort of, coughed too much and exploded. Don't smoke, chat's bad for you.
Don't smoke,
chat, don't smoke, it's bad
and don't vape if you can avoid it. But vaping, I think, is better than smoking. We're not sure. Question mark. Florence is cute. Florence doesn't smoke.
Imagine if I could have more cats. Imagine how many cats I could have. Yeah, aneurysms are scary, but they're also like, it's done.
Yeah, there's no reason to be scared of an aneurysm. You know what I mean? That's like being... You might as well be scared of roads. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, shit.
Well, vaping is better than smoking. Vaping is better than smoking. Yeah. Also, like, at the end of the day, we all do things that we should not do.
Yeah.
So no one is perfect. No, so don't beat yourself up. But that being said, if it's something you want to stop, go for it.
Mm-hmm. I know Crazy Cat M came out for a second there.
I want to smooch. I love cats. The thing is, it's weird. I'm happy with the animals that I have. With my fish and my cats. But I will say, I was always the kid in my parents' house that people used to leave animals with when they like found strays, when they found like random birds that fallen out of trees, when they had a guinea pig they didn't want anymore, it got given to me. I have had so many pets over the years, and I will say it's really strange to have gone so long with cat. I have one cat. You know what I mean?
It is,
but at the same time, a fish with cat, well, yeah, but they don't play together. I mean, it's fine. I thought Flo would actually find the fish more entertaining than she does.
She doesn't ever.
She did for a bit.
I don't think Florence's vision is good enough to see the fish because they're quite small. Yeah, she doesn't even see the shrimp. It's really weird. Fred, okay, so we moved. How many should we adopt? Emily, yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, I've had, like, I had one cat that we got from, she was like the runt of the litter, and we were looking after this farm when I was a kid. And so they were like, oh, no one's adopted the runt yet, so we took her. And then I had a rabbit and a guinea pig who were my cousins who she basically abandoned. So I looked after them. They were pretty much my first pets. And then we got the cat. And then we had another cat that just showed up one day. And she was like blind in one eye and like half Maine Coon. So she was like really big and fluffy, but not like quite as big as a full Maine Coon. So she lived with us for years until one day she just moved in with my grandma. We didn't move her. She used to walk around with us because Maine Coons act kind of like dogs.
Yeah, they're very
And she used to come on walks with us. Not on a lead, just come with us.
Where are we going?
Right? And so when we would go around to my grandma's for dinner, because she moved to be like one road away, she used to come round, hang out, and then go back home. And then one day she just went, I don't think I'm going to go back, you know? And we were like, okay, well, you can stay the night and then we'll come back tomorrow. And she was like, yeah, I'm vibing, to be honest. So
like,
she just lived with my grandma and lived with her there until she was like really old and eventually died. But yeah, then I got like 3 more guinea pigs. And then I had snakes. I had a tortoise. Someone stole it. Don't talk about that.
That's a trauma.
Yo.
1800.
Where the fuck are these places though? East Lulworth. Lulworth. Whoa.
Where is this? Oh.
That's not that bad.
No, that's actually alright. It's a little bit. It's definitely the sticks, but it's not like so much sticks.
The deepest sticks. It's mid sticks. I think Bournemouth has some sort of a nightlife.
Where's Plymouth?
Far left of this,
wow,
very far. Yeah,
wow,
Plymouth
okay.
is way down there.
Damn, I always forget how long that bit, the leg is.
What's the broadband like though? That's literally my conversation
yeah.
with Fred like every time.
Yeah, what's
Fred's
the
like this.
broadband
I'm
like?
like, what's the internet like? He's like, oh, it's shit. Yeah, so much
That's
of
why I got to use Rightmove, because they're the only people who list the fucking broadband
it's
speeds.
really interesting because it really shows you how much of the UK is just so underdeveloped. Like the UK is definitely a place that like used to be somewhere good. Do you know what I mean?
Did you hear about the new law in the UK? Every new build now has to have gigabit.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, honestly, the number of places that are still on there are like a not zero amount of places in the UK that are still on dial-up. Dial-up, like dial-up,
Dial-up.
like.
Yeah, and then people, you know, more and more things become. The thing is, there is no investment in our country's infrastructure, like ever, at all.
Our trains are basically falling apart now.
Everything's falling apart.
It's a little bit better than America.
Yeah.
But
Well, no, but America never had the infrastructure.
No.
We had it, and it's now rotting away underneath us. Whereas America literally can't even keep a bridge up.
No,
like, it's
America,
terrible.
Yeah, you take your life into your own hands when you go across a bridge in America. But yeah, no, I would love to move. I just got to accept my fate though, and just know now that the millionaires and the billionaires have basically decided that no one's allowed to afford anything anymore. Like what? Like right now, there's like mass layoffs again in America. Like Stream Elements just fired 20% of their staff.
Great.
Including a couple of people I knew.
Yeah.
100 Thieves just fired a bunch of their people. So like, I'm like, right, okay. So we're living in an era right now where no one can afford anything, and you're fired.
That's what I'm saying. Is like at the end of the day, it's all well and good to go, oh, wouldn't it be nice to live in this crazy house or whatever. I personally feel that I, at very least, I live in a safe place.
I live in a nice place.
My flat is unbothered.
Up high, off the ground floor.
I'm, not about to be flooded. I do like the reason that I live in London is that I am paying for the amenities that have actually been upkept. You know, London still has good public transport.
The public transport around here can't fault it.
Yeah.
We don't even have an underground station, which would make it 10 times more convenient. But we have like all the buses. We have everything. Like, I can literally get a bus to central London.
Yeah, we've got gigabit internet. Yeah, I do often at nighttime when the trains are over and I'm drunk. I get on the N85 and I roll.
So this is a flat in our area, right? And so like. It's a nice looking building, right? It's £600,000. Now, £600,000 in any other country is enough for a nice, spacious apartment. Sure, it's in the middle of the capital city. You're gonna get an apartment, right? It's a 2-bedroom. I think it might be a 1-bathroom, but everywhere else in the world, you get like it's gonna be a nice apartment, right? But with a beautiful view, right? In London, 600 grand gets you the Sainsbury's sign.
At least I know when Sainsbury's is open and closed.
Hey guys, just text me. I can let you know when the holiday hours are. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. But like, this is like, honestly, like, kind of like the flat we're currently living in now.
Bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger. I mean, theoretically, who even fucking knows?
Yeah, to be honest, they're probably standing like Spider-Man in the corner.
It's a bit bigger. Well, our flat is like 780.
Yeah, but bear in mind, our balcony's bigger. And our balcony is also included. They included the balcony in the size of the flat. And I'm like, what can I put on the balcony? Can I slap a bed out there? Can I put a sofa out there? No. It's a balcony.
600,000 will get you a very nice house here. Yeah, 600k will get you an okay hotel in Scotland.
Does anyone feel...
Yeah, right, like Scotland's... I've seen Scottish...
Hotel.
Oh, that you buy the hotel.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Does anyone feel like we should treat adding the balcony to the overall floor plan the same way that okay, do the same with houses and any garden they have. Tell me that the garden is a legitimate part of the floor plan, you lying sons of bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just bullshit, man.
Oh, 100% swell. Yeah, those places where like they haven't been moved into yet, they will like... Basically, my frustration is I wouldn't mind, if I could afford one, I wouldn't mind buying like a new build. But the problem with the new builds is that there's like no room, no extraneous room anywhere, right? There are no cupboards. There is no extra...
There's nothing.
Anything. Like this block of flats, this flat that we live in, which I do really like, you're not allowed to do your laundry and put it on the balcony to dry. So you have to dry it in your house. But the laundry stuff is in the kitchen. So tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to dry my laundry.
Bro, it's shit like this though, right?
Because it's unbecoming, Megany. We're upper middle class people in our very nice luxury flat. It's luxury because it has white walls.
Yes, no. There are so many people in this fucking this apartment block. There's 100, literally 100 apartments in this building, and no one here wants to admit that they live next door to someone. It's a fucking joke, man. Yeah. There are people who are sort of like, I can hear you when you have a party. It's like, yeah, it's a party, and you live fucking one wall away. Of course you can hear me. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't know. And so like,
that's what I'm saying. The new builds are fucking tiny, and I don't want to buy it.
And if you want to buy somewhere that's nice, right? So this is a terraced house. You share both walls on your building. So that's a fucking thing. God forbid you have like super loud, noisy neighbors or anything like that. 725,000, like nearly £750,000. And what does that get you? That gets you a galley kitchen. That gets you like a somewhat moderately sized living room.
Well, I like the way that there's absolutely nowhere in that living room to put the TV.
No.
Look at it. I can watch the TV out the window. I'm tempted to find out where this house is, just sit outside with a garden chair and be like, what are we watching? They're like, no.
The only way you get a nice sized bedroom is by having a loft conversion, right? And loft conversions are always cold. Like, they took a picture of a mirror just to make it look bigger. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jesus. And, like, the garden, I mean, the garden's okay. Like, but, like, it's one of these things where I'm sort of like, I'm supposed to spend £750,000. How much is the mortgage?
Don't look.
How much is the mortgage?
Anaphylaxis.
£4,113 per month. I'm supposed to be happy about that. I ain't getting that mortgage for that deposit either. There ain't no way. Maybe nowadays 10%. Now they're doing 5% ones.
Not as a streamer.
Not as a streamer.
I also can't afford $4,000 a month. Hey! Got internet. What the fuck are these prices? They're dumb.
I'm supposed to have $4,000 spare a month to live in this cube.
They say you should make 3 times that amount. Update chat. I do not.
No.
Bad news. No, but like whatever. Like this is what I'm saying.
It is whatever.
I agree with your rant. I am not here to stop you. I know. I don't want. I like Fred's hourly anger about housing rant is very valid.
It's not even that. It's the cost of everything, man. Yeah. It's literally like it's planned. There is no person in the universe who will convince me otherwise that right now this is not a plot. This is not a fucking scheme. Of course it is.
Because the thing is, right, it's a very classic situation of the people who make the laws are the landlords. Landlords should not be running the country, right? Developers and people who are, related to developers should not be making the decisions about how houses are built. Like, in London, there's been a lot of push to build more affordable housing, right? Which is obviously, means that people who are actually from London can afford to live in it, which is nice. But most of that is built within luxury blocks. And what they've been doing is they've been literally saying, oh, this luxury block has like, it has a little cinema room in it. It's got a little gym in it. But those things aren't accessible if you buy the affordable house, right? So if you buy the flat that's like at a cost that you can afford, these buildings have been put with extra doors to get in, which is like the tradesman's entrance for the people in the cheap flats.
And now you have a situation where a building has a pool in it, and they're like, oh, that's only for people who live on this side of the building.
Yeah.
So you're literally having like these like literal, dude, it's like, it's insane. It's like there was a big lawsuit in London because they did that. They did the sort of like the fucking paupers entrance, and they have a pool on top of the roof, right? And someone from the paupers entrance went up to use the pool, and they got into a huge fucking kerfuffle. Or just Fred getting a sugar daddy like Finster.
I don't want to be toxic to Fred, but I just don't think Fred could pull it off.
Me and Finster are not pulling in the same crowd. Okay. Finster has I think Finster's a very good streamer. I've actually watched Finster stream. I think he's very funny. But he is definitely appealing to a bunch of people with a very specific kink.
Yes. And Fred is not that person.
I'm not
unfortunately. You got struck down by Florence Bot. Sorry, you have to be a sub to post links. Otherwise, you can post dicks in the chat.
UK's richest people avoid social housing rules in 1.2 billion London flat project. Westminster gave exemptions for Hindujaz Brothers' old war office development in return for 10 million. Okay, so
yeah, so they just got paid off.
It's fucking.
It is. That's exactly how it works.
Here's a law that makes it so that every new build has to have appropriate, affordable house. How much money are you giving me, sorry? Oh, well, don't worry then.
Yeah, literally.
Don't worry.
Well, it's also really frustrating because then, like, people like the mayor, Sadiq Khan, who's like, oh, I'm trying to be really strict about this, is then just being undermined. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so dumb.
They did the same thing with the Wilts. New houses were built, and social housing had a wall around it and a different road as an entrance. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's the thing, is they'll then be like, there's no classism in the UK. It's like, it's rampant.
Classism is like, racism is like hard. Don't get me wrong. America has classism and we have racism, but the way racism is hard coded into American culture, we have classism hard coded into British culture. We still have racism, but classism is a way bigger problem.
No, it's way more baked in. Like it's more like in the system from minute one, and it like is fucked. It's insane. But Dietz is back in America, or getting back to America anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think it's also worth bearing in mind that like affordable housing is not the same as council housing. The council housing around here is rotting. This is what I'm saying, is we had infrastructure and we are letting it disintegrate. Like, I've got various friends who live or have lived in the local like council estate.
Yeah.
Like mates I went to school with, Amy's dad lived in the estate, and it's really close to us, and those flats are fucking rotten. They are. Someone had to move out, right? This is actually an insane story. Someone in our local area had to move out their flat because they were having some insane allergic reaction. I was like, oh shit, you've got like black mold or something. No. So they couldn't work out what was making them so sick. The council wouldn't put them in another property, because the council don't give a fuck. Turns out that the upstairs neighbour is likely making cocaine, and the chemicals used to make the cocaine are soaking through the walls and floor and poisoning this person, right? And so the council said, oh yeah, that sucks. The end. They didn't like
send the police,
find out the people and go, why are you making cocaine upstairs? That's not right. That's insane, unhinged.
It was something on the news today about someone that had been put into private rentals as the local council had no council-owned apartments to put them in, and the whole flat was moldy. But the news segment didn't once mention that it was the landlord that was letting out the flat with mold. It's fucking I don't know,
the
man.
mold situation, because the thing is, right, people have been turning their heating off in the UK because it's so expensive, which I don't blame them for.
No, I don't blame them.
But when your walls have bad insulation
and nothing's drying
or a
them.
bad damp-proof course, and they're wet on the outside and they're wet on the inside, you just got mold. You got so much fucking mold. This fucking country is molding over right now.
Yeah.
It's like a cheese up in here, and not like a Baby Bell, all right? It's like one of those sketchy French cheeses. People are moldy. I lived in a moldy flat, made me super ill.
Yeah, it made
the
me
reason
ill
I
too.
moved out.
I got bronchitis.
That was why we bought the cube. Was that we were like, wow, we are seriously ill.
My lungs, honestly, after living in that flat for as long as we did, we lived in that flat for like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't think my lungs have ever been the same. Honestly, genuinely, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I drove Emily up the wall when we first moved into the cube. When we first moved into the cube, I coughed for a year, like all the time, all
24/7.
And I remember just being like, sorry, and Emily was like, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. You got a cough.
You know when someone's just on the edge, like they're like, it's fine.
Well, I was an asthmatic child.
No, you
I
got
know.
it. Yeah, no,
I
you were
know
fine.
the struggle. It was really annoying though. Roof slow. Yeah, you nearly died. You're in the ICU, Shay.
What I don't get is that they're building new housing constantly everywhere. There's a joke that London will be really nice once it's finished, right? Because there's always construction going on. We just had Brexit. We just literally just like told a bunch of people you can't live here anymore. So we're building more flats, more luxury apartments, which apparently is just an apartment. And we've kicked a bunch of people out, and we've said, if we begged you and pleaded with you to come over during the winter rush, we're fucking kicking you back out as well because we don't need you anymore because we're a bunch of fucking racist old cunts. And yet you're telling me that the demand is so high right now that you have to like increase. There's a flat in this building, and I know prices are more expensive during winter. There's a flat in our building on the ground floor for £1,900 a month.
Or like a 1 or a 2.
It's a two. It's a two. Same as this.
Yeah.
Like copy and paste. It's a little tiny. It's like 50 square feet bigger than this.
Nice.
So you get like an extra cupboard.
I could put you a chair in that cupboard, and you could sit in there in silence.
And I was like, £1,900
To get burgled on the ground floor? No, thank you.
£22,000 a year. How much does yours cost per month? About £1,600.
Yeah, 1,625.
And like, don't get me
The
wrong.
25 extras for Florence, that's not a joke. They were like, if you're going to have a cat, you've got to pay more.
But don't get me wrong. I know that's expensive, right? I know it is. We grew up in London. We're used to London prices. It's just how it's always been. London has always been expensive. But it is getting to the point now where I'm like, it's not it used to differ. It used to balance out, right? You pay a lot of money, but you get to go out and have Vietnamese for breakfast. The next day, you get to go out and have poke bowls from Hawaii for breakfast. The next day, you get to go out and have Spanish food for breakfast, and then for lunch, you can go into the Portuguese shop and have Portuguese food. Lovely, and don't get it's a lot of food-based stuff, but we're very food-based people. And then I can walk.
Two bed.
I can walk 5 minutes. Not
Super
even.
cheap, to be honest.
2 minutes to the river. And it's a lovely commercial riverside area that I can walk down. I can rent a boat. I can go across the road and go to a royal park and look at some deer. That takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to walk there. It's a very nice place to live, right? Lots of clothing shops. It's actually one of the biggest shopping areas in London.
Benton! Exactly.
And I'm like, that's worth it, right? Having all this food. Like, I hear about people like ordering food at like 2 a.m. and they've got like a pizza place and a chip shop, right? I open up Just Eat in the evening, like to order food at like 4 a.m. I've got like 25 options. I've got Indian food. I've got all the, and I'm like, okay, that balances out. For me personally, that balances out. I get to have all the transport links. Live a 20 minute drive from the biggest airport in the country. So traveling's not a big deal. Blah blah blah. But like £1,900 for a ground floor flat to get robbed, I'm like, that's
because you got to bear in mind that we've been here for like 4 years.
Yeah.
So 5 years? I don't fucking know. Ages. So basically, our landlord keeps trying to raise the rent, and we just keep saying no. But I'm aware that this year
she'll want to raise the rent.
she's gonna raise the rent.
Yeah, she's asked to raise the rent. So I'm actually the one who deals with her for some reason. I don't know why. I have anxiety, but apparently when it comes to landlords, I'm like a
You're
rock.
ready to go. Yeah.
And so she was like last year, 3 years ago, she's like, I'm gonna raise the rent, and I was like, you're not raising the rent. We're not paying any more money. I said we're not leaving, but we're also not paying more money. And then next year she was like, I'm gonna raise the rent, and I'm like, that's not what the rent is in the area. You're actually overcharging us already, and so you can get someone in, but they'll be paying less. So we're gonna stay. I told her we're staying here, and we're gonna pay the same amount of rent because you can get someone new, but they won't pay as much as we do, and we're good tenants. And she was like, fine. Then this year, she was like, I'm raising the rent. And I went, no. And she was like, oh, but, and I went, I'm not paying any more money. But I tell you what, we'll have an 18-month contract rather than a 12-month contract, so that when our tenancy comes up, it'll be in the summer. So if you want to get someone new in, you can. Well, this year, it's definitely going to go up.
Fuck!
Like, there's no fighting it anymore, man.
Yeah, but whatever. It went from when we initially started paying, it was a bit over the odds, and now it's cheap. Like not cheap,
Affordable.
but like
it's like
reasonable. Oh, that's a decent deal.
Yeah.
You know. But that's what Fred's saying about like, well, why the fuck would I pay like nearly £300 more for?
It's a bit heavy.
Yeah, why would I pay nearly £300 more for
a worse flat?
A worse flat. You know.
Now she might only want to raise it a little bit, and then we can decide. We can be like, do we want to fuck off or do we want to stay? If she's like 1,700, I'm like, okay, that's not 1,900, that's 1,500. I can think about it.
I mean, she might fucking try and sell the place. Who knows?
Everyone's selling right now.
I agree with you as well, Tom. It's like the amount of people who will be like, oh yeah, well you're not paying the very top of the market, so I'm going to kick you out, and then no one wants to move in because their flat isn't that special. And the thing is, she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do this place up. Sure, it wasn't decent enough, Nick, when we moved in. It was like all had been like used.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't brand new or anything. But we moved in 5 years ago. But now we've lived here for 5 years. The walls need painting. You know, the floor is kind of scratched up and old and scuffed now because it wasn't new when we moved in. So the stuff that had like 5 more years left on it now doesn't, and she's not going to want to do that up.
The back door needs doing. The back door's loose. That needs to be fixed.
We need to paint over all the light switches. It's true. Yeah, the tiles still aren't fixed. The kitchen floor's exploded.
The kitchen. I'm not going to lie. If I had fucking
litigious bones in your body,
I would literally, and also if I had a desire to self-harm, I would literally slice my foot open on one of those tiles and sue. I could get a bunch of money. I can probably get like fucking 12 grand.
Fred's already looked it up. How much for foot damage when you don't actually ever really stand
the
up?
fact that I've reported it so many times. Yeah, we've talked about it a lot. And yeah, back door loose. Sorry, I need to stop breaking in to see Florence.
I mean, that's respectful because you could have made any kind of backdoor loose joke, and you went Florence. You didn't talk anything about Fred Squeaky. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you have an injury that's not your fault?
The floor's kind of fucked, right? So my plan is I'm gonna report it to our landlord at some point that the door swung open whilst it was raining during the night, and all the rain got in and ruined the floor.
That's evil.
Yeah. I want my
delete the VOD.
I want my deposit back, bro.
And also that happened. I thought it was evil because I think it's messed up to tell her about that. It would upset her,
man,
but it happened.
I was going to keep it to myself, but you know what? I think I've got to report it now because that was an actual thing that happened.
Yeah.
The reason why I said I'm going to tell her that is because it happened.
Yeah, exactly. Done. Start rubbing the floor, Fred. Rub it hard. Look,
no, the floor's all scratched up and fucked.
Yet,
I'm just kidding.
I have already been in my got no money, do medical tests era, and I'm out of that era. And I'm not going back.
I just realized we're over 900 subs.
Woo!
I think that's Moose's.
But if it drops below 900 subs, straight to the medical testing. I actually still get emails and texts being like, are you an asthmatic slut in London? And I'm like, what?
Asthmatic slut in London. Here you are. How do they know?
It's me. Because I had to give them all my data so that they could do tests on me and I could get paid for them. Surplus plot isn't used for healthcare. There's a surplus plot that isn't used for healthcare.
It's got a helicopter landing pad.
What?
What the fuck?
Explain that to me. What's going on?
Not so sure. Over 900 subs. Woo!
Haggis Boulevard. No! They sold it to Aldi.
Oh.
Oh, is that bad? Do we not like Aldi? Is it because there's a helicopter pad on it? Is Aldi going to be flying their stuff in? By the way, can I get some pity? Of course.
Bossy, what's happened, bro?
Are we like talking like serious pity or can I? It didn't work. That's sad. That kind of pity or like what?
So I was looking at £600,000 properties in my area. It will get you a pub.
Nice! We could stream downstairs. People come in, we'll pull them a pint. It'd be tight. That'd be good.
They peeled my other tooth today, front tooth, and I can't have solids until tomorrow.
No! Toothless Joe! I mean, say bossy. I'm sorry that happened to you.
One of the front teeth, or it was one of these ones? Ah, mate, that's... Ooh.
Don't tell Fred about tooth stuff, ever. There is a strong rule in the stream about no tooth talk or eyeball talk. Fred cannot handle it. He is deficient in ability.
I can do eyeballs more than I can do teeth.
Your vitiligo is popping today.
Is it?
Yeah, like if you did like a one of those things where they like filter out colors, your eyes would be like glowing.
Yeah, my
Look how pale around your eyes is today. Wow.
Yeah, just color, no color, color, no color. I should be this all over, but I'm here. I've also got no color on my cheeks either. Can you see? Like right here.
Oh.
You see what you can get for 600k in the Highlands? Castles would be an option. Yeah. But
I cannot afford to heat a castle. Can I share some exciting news about my teeth? Let's fucking go.
Faison, share some. I actually got someone on Twitter who was sort of like, I tweeted out saying, there's one thing that I'm super jealous of from the United States, the fact that nowhere exists. Every square inch of the UK is accounted for. There is no nowhere here. In the US, you can move to some random place for no money and just live. And someone said, have you considered the countryside of Portugal? And I'm like, yes, I have!
And I'm going! Yeah, Fred really wants to. Are you sick? No, Fred just has vitiligo.
Yeah, vitiligo,
He got no pigment in many parts.
Imagine this, paper cuts between the fingers and toes. Why would I imagine that? They determined
Fuck you.
they already decimated our hospital, forcing us to need to drive 40 minutes to a different hospital instead. The helipad was one of the last good things our hospital had.
And they've just sold it off.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know, it wasn't for medical use. It was just, yeah, the thing is, hospitals are just trying to make fucking ends meet as well because no one will give them any money.
Yeah, the hospital,
As I said, it's crumbling.
It's, I feel...
It's going down.
I feel like, I can say this now that Sophie's not here, because Sophie always goes, oh! I think we're in the last 5 years of the NHS.
I think we're in the last 5 years of the fucking UK. Okay, I got my molar on the bottom removed because they're fucked, but got all the cavities filled, and I'm going to see a denture person soon, and I will have a full mouth of teeth by Valentine's Day.
That's sick.
That is glorious.
Good job, Faison. That's nice.
Hell yes. Let's get it done. I'm not going to lie. Tooth stuff is a fucking nightmare. Dentistry is so frustrating, and it can take ages. When you've got it done, it will be done, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Well, okay, so someone said in the US there is a spare space. They build a freeway on it. True. That is kind of a problem with that. But let's say I want to move to the United States, right? I can't. They don't want me.
Yes.
Let's say I want to move to where's the most nowhere place? Oklahoma. So I want to move to Oklahoma. I want to move to Lawton, Oklahoma, right? So let's see. Let's go to Oklahoma property. I go to Lawton OK Real Estate. That's apparently my browser doesn't want me to go there.
Yeah, the problem with America is a lot of the websites haven't done any of the Euro shit.
But this is what I'm kind of saying, right? If I wanted to move to this random place, I could get somewhere. This is nice.
Is it?
I mean, it's okay.
Scary.
It's American, right? But this is $200,000.
I'm quivering. Wow, that's cheap though.
Like, this is affordable. It's like, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
but you are living in the butthole of buttholes. You can find something affordable in the UK. You were talking about going out into the sticks. This is not the sticks.
No,
You've
this is
just
not the
moved into some
sticks.
boring town.
Okay, well, where's the sticks? This is the sticks.
What?
It's still being
Half
built.
a house.
It's still being built. But yeah, I don't know. In America, like, you can actually, like, if you want to, you can get...
That lawn is a crime against
It's fucking
humanity.
enormous. What the fuck? Why do I have a farm? What the fuck?
Because as you said, there's loads of room. They squared it out and they said, there you go, go crazy.
America just has space, man. That's the only reason. It's like,
But what Fred was trying to point out isn't the cost of housing. He was trying to point out the fact that there are plenty of places you can go in the US where you're essentially like semi off the grid, right?
Yes.
Fred shouldn't have started talking about how much shit costs because that's not comparable.
No.
The point is that there are lots of parts of the US that don't really have anything on them.
but I know that there are expensive places in America.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that in the UK, it's literally it's too small.
Even if you move to the sticks, there's still like neighbors on all sides. You know, like there are people.
There's very few places where you can move where it's like a house for every fucking mile or something like that. Oklahoma's just a shithole, but it's more populated. But what I'm saying is, right, that if you wanted to, like, if you had like a family and you were like, but like, you know, I can't afford to live in.
Yeah, I think what you're looking for is more like Montana or something.
Montana, sure.
You know, like out in the middle of nowhere where like there's just not that many people and you just buy a bit and you fucking...
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with America, so I wasn't sure.
Wyoming, yeah. Wyoming's a good call.
Holy
crap.
Man, these are fucking awesome, dude.
What the fuck is going on?
25 million. I'm sold.
Is this what people mean when they say my family have a house by the lake?
Oh, dude, that's
American
sick,
TV shows
dude.
are talking about houses by lakes.
Yeah, every American TV. That's a nice car. Holy shit!
It's really weird though. Yeah, because the whole design aesthetic's really European.
It's really European.
Like it looks like.
I mean, that's very American.
What is that? Ooh, that's giving me a vibe. Is that?
Ooh.
No, but this is a northern state, right?
Keep on scrolling.
This is a northern state.
Scrolling.
Northern states didn't have slavery, so we're okay.
Yeah.
It's just the aesthetics of slavery. It's just whatever. Don't look at America. It's a cursed place.
All right. Let's forget about America.
Yeah, a lake. I'd never get insurance for all the flooding. Exactly. I guess it depends what kind of lake you got going on. What's this? Whoa! 28 acres.
Fuck me.
For 100 grand in Beaver. Where is this? Montana. We're in Montana. You see, I was right. Now that's the sticks. You know what I'd be doing?
Wow.
I'd be breeding buffalo. Problem solved. I'm planting
I would
trees.
literally love to just like if I had the money. I don't. If I had the money, I'd just love to buy that 100 acres and just be sort of like not building it. Just be like, no one touch. This is for the wildlife.
Wow. Look at this. Where is that? Interested in touring the home. Wow. That's what Fred's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what Fred's talking about.
How much is this?
I have no
1.2
idea.
mil.
I also don't know where it is. But it's not really, because you were talking about more like a shed.
Yeah, I
Fred
was
wants
talking-
a shed in a hill where no one can catch him.
Yeah, I was talking about like places like in America, like there are affordable places that in the middle of nowhere because no one wants to live in the middle of nowhere.
Is this Canada? Whitetail Trail led SD.
South Dakota?
South Dakota! Wow, I didn't know there was anything $1 million in South Dakota. This is a village you grew up in.
630,000 for
Where'd you grow up? I was looking.
5-bedroom detached house.
Coventry!
Yeah,
That's alright. It's creepily English.
it's very creepy. I also don't like the English buildings, man. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Also, I don't.
I don't like it.
I did that.
There's your shed.
Here's your
Thank you,
shed.
Swell. Whoa! That's pretty expensive, but I guess it's like
Yeah.
vintage. Holy shit, it's on sticks!
And it's on stilts. Did you get all the land as well?
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Fred!
Oh, it's
nah,
cute,
I'm
dude.
freaking out. No, as a woman, that's giving me palpitations. I'm trapped. You're gonna make me make jam. I'm not gonna do it.
Anyway, so yeah, that's basically kind of like my little rant about done chat. It's very annoying.
Fred needs a weekly rant about housing.
Let's be fair, Em. It's like every 8 days.
I'll give you every 8 days. Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just sort of like, man, I do feel people want to have kids more. I'm sitting here being like, I can't have room. I can't have a big old fat kitchen with like garlic hanging from the ceiling and maybe some chickens outside. But people are like, I can't have a family, and I'm like, yeah, that's worse.
But my hypothetical chickens.
Here's a little chicken there.
We have one chicken.
One chicken. Her name is Florence.
Mm-hmm. Good. But boop. Boop boop.
I'm gonna officially say you guys are posting too many links for us to click.
Yeah, well, this is what happens.
I know.
This is what happens
I
every
know.
time, and I let you do it. You've had an hour of the stream, and I have a new game I want to play, and I've got a noodle. Look at this noodle.
Admittedly, I think that we've been very entertaining for chat.
Have we chat or have we? Yeah,
I think
yeah.
chat enjoys it.
There's a castle in Ohio. Dude, American castles are such an ick. They're a deep, deep ick for me.
American castles?
Yeah.
They're weird, man.
When they build a fucking 1900s castle or a fucking 2000s castle and then they say it's a castle. And I'm like, babe, it's not a castle. It's still made out of plyboard. All right? No, not McMansions. Like, when they say it's a castle and it's just like a mishmash of random castle-ish aesthetics tacked onto a normal house. Yeah, I hate it.
There is a Discord. I just found this right. There is a Discord-esque clone of Discord, and it's called Discourse. And I'm like, you guys are getting sued.
You getting sued, baby? Oh my god, you are getting sued.
Yeah, chat. Look, it's called Discourse. Oh, is it literally like is this web-based? I literally thought this was like a program, and I was like, because I saw this little video down here, and I was like, this is literally Discord.
Hey, Discord didn't invent the concept of servers. Okay,
True.
TeamSpeak existed.
True, but naming it Discourse rather than
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chat. We had so many things to talk
then we
about
just support
today,
them too.
and instead we just talked about houses.
Yeah, well, we can still play a little game.
No, I just meant we've got loads of things to talk about. We have not talked about the coup. So if you got us links to the coup,
Brazil's having its own J6. That's what we refer to it, by the way. Now, when there's like a shitty coup from the I was like
from the alt-right,
from the alt-right, it's called a J6.
There's some video about a TikTok mum showing up at her children to a YouTuber's house or something. I don't even know anything about that.
Oh my god, dude, I saw that. That was so bad, man.
Can I see it?
Yes, of course, you got the link right there.
Well, I mean, but I thought you were going to take me through what was going on.
So, okay, let's go through it then. Sorry, I will take the wheel.
Yeah.
So basically, guys, there was a moment. It's on Reddit. It was so a woman, with 3 children.
Yeah.
Basically, they're in town, right? And they get the address of the kid's favorite YouTuber. And they go for an unannounced visit.
No!
Unannounced, chat. Could
No,
you imagine? Let's pause the
that's
music.
so bad.
Go here. Press this button. So, chat, this is... took my kids to their favorite YouTuber's house unannounced.
Stop!
She knew what she was doing. So, basically, they knock on the door.
That's awful. Wait, can we hear it?
You should be able to hear it.
Can you guys hear anything?
Oh, hang on. Wait. Might need a banana. No, it's 100% done for the viewers. It was so scummy, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see people making essentially stalking influencers like a whole brand, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear it now. I fixed my banana.
Woo!
So, yeah.
Let me see.
The dog. We see the dog.
The dog.
Up top. See it? Oh, that's Sally.
And you won't believe it, Em. Honestly, you won't believe. You won't believe it.
So bad.
Do you know what's worse?
Hey guys,
I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you guys watch videos.
Yeah, we're just a big fan.
He's nice about it. Could
No,
you
but-
imagine someone turning up at your house and you're sort of like, hi?
No, but did you see when he opened the door, his hand was shaking, and then he's standing like, no, back up, back away. When he opens the door,
I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you guys watch videos.
he's like,
We're just big fans. We just wanted to say hi. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just filming a video right now. What? Like, I'd be more than down to take pictures like right after this.
Seriously?
Yeah, literally,
How
it's just
long?
like 45 minutes.
So he's like, this is the crazy
Yeah.
thing, right? He's like, cool with it, right? He's like, can you come back in 45 minutes? I will actually meet your kids then, and I will be nice to your kids and take pictures of them.
I don't think he seems too keen. I think he likely is trying to like bring the energy down.
He's doing
Because-
what every American cop doesn't do,
Yes.
which is de-escalate.
He's de-escalating the situation, and he knows there's children there. And let's be honest, if there's 3 children in front of you,
Yeah, 3
and a
little
mum
kids.
weird enough to do this, I would just be like, do not come into my house. I will talk to you outside. I would rather you go away,
So-
which is all seemingly to be things that he's doing
He
here.
has been so fucking nice, right?
Yes.
He's like, guys, I'm recording a video right now. I've
Yeah.
got the cameras on. Can you
Yeah,
come-
like, I can't be with you right now.
Can you give me 45 minutes?
Yes.
And this is what she says.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see lights.
Okay.
Can we just take one picture right now?
Sure.
And then we're
What the fucking entitlement, the level of like fucking assholery of being like, he said no, and you're still like, that's not good enough.
done.
So he gets the picture. Now he's an awesome guy. This guy deserves all the respect in
Yeah.
the world. He saw 3 kids. He acted the way he acted.
Yeah.
He could have easily been like, get the fuck away from me.
Well, also,
but
you call out mum, that's their mum. They're not going to understand that this is as inappropriate as it is. They might even think mum is being really cool. Wow, she's helping us meet our favorite YouTuber. And like,
and this is a
realistically,
feather in her cap. You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
get why you wouldn't want to like put her on blast in front of her children, but it's such an awful situation. And also, it's cold. Dude,
No,
that's mad.
I
That is
saw that,
crazy.
And I was like, dude, props to him, but also not props to him.
Yeah.
He needs to not do that for his own good. You know what I mean? For his own fucking good. He needs to. He's being nice to a fault, and But yeah, the audacity.
Bear in mind as well that she's confirmed.
From this woman.
Okay, so this is all awful. She's also published it, right? So that confirms where he lives. People can, like, I understand that she worked it out, so I'm sure other people can. But there's most certainly a chance that she only knows because she knows somebody who lives in the area. She's published what the outside of his house looks like, what his front door looks like.
That he's the one home and there isn't security.
Exactly. Like, and at the end of the day, he has a really nice house. He doesn't deserve that. And I do think that, like...
So this is a guy called Stromedy.
Not that anyone deserves that, but what I mean is he probably doesn't want to just run and move.
4.69, nice. Subscribers on YouTube.
Million subscribers.
Yeah. 4.7 million subscribers. He's a big YouTuber. He's getting, like, easily, like, over $500,000 per video. But, man, it's just...
I mean, it's super dangerous for him, and it is also a case of, like, the other mums who see this, because he looks to me, I've never seen him before, it looks to me like he is making content for the kids, right? It's like funny little skits and stuff like that.
If you ever see Wednesday Addams outside of your house, lock the doors and hide fast. Brackets, she is bad.
Like, it's for kids. It's for little kids.
Drone catches cursed bloody Santa on rooftop. Brackets, you won't believe what he was doing. It's kid content, right?
So the trouble that you've got there is that then the other mums are going to be like, oh, wow, that was so cool. My kids would love me if I do that. So I want to do it. And then he's going to end up, like, it's rough. It's really rough to be put in that position. It's awkward. It's embarrassing. I really wish that she hadn't done that, and I really hope she takes down that video. But she hasn't.
No,
or at least it's still now backed up on Reddit.
The video has nearly 1 million views on its own. She's a TikToker herself, which is kind of crazy.
What did the Yeah, but she's only got 2,000 followers. What do the comments say?
You cannot do this, bro. You're lucky he was chill.
This is insane.
You're talking about how this isn't satire. I'm wondering what the mum brings up to a stranger's house and lets them look inside. Invasion of privacy for real. This is literally stalking. This is absolutely unequivocally wild. Bro, why would you just go to his place and just look into it? Yeah, the kid's literally doing this.
Look, there's the dog.
Because the kids don't get it. Right? The kids don't understand. But you know what's one of the crazy things about this? Look at the way she's filming. Can you see this? Like, this is
she's
like...
She's literally, like, camera, like...
This is actually, like a microaggression. She's like, you're on camera.
Yeah.
Don't act out, otherwise it's going to go public.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing that's worth bearing in mind.
Being like, hi, like, just wanted to come say hi, but this is a whole other, like, that's a whole other body language, man.
Well, I mean, there are a couple of things to it.
One... stunts.
Yeah, literally. No, one, I completely agree with you. Like, even when I record things around friends, I always ask people. Yeah. I always say, are you cool with being filmed right now? Or are you cool being in the background? Or, like, I'm wanting to take a picture. Is it okay if I put it on my socials? Just for general politeness. It's not like it's going to blow up. It's just like, people don't always want to be put in front of the eyes of loads of random strangers, and I understand that. And I do think that her standing like that, filming like that, is her way of being like, dude, if you fuck with me here, I will
expose you,
be able to expose you, and I will make you look bad, and all the other mums will go, you're not allowed to watch him anymore, and we won't buy his merch anymore, or whatever.
But also, man, that's like, I'm not gonna lie, the front door of his house is just big panes of glass. If I wanted to, and obviously I will never do this. This is actually just like, if I was a horrible human being, I can go around to his house at night, put my foot through his fucking front door, and get in.
And now people know that that's his front door.
Got your dog.
No, but that's what I'm saying, is it's not a case of, it's a case of bad actors will do terrible things, and she's just putting him on the internet in front of a million people who now can work out where he lives, because it's got nearly 1 million views. You can now work out where he lives and know that his house has no fucking security.
Yeah, and
he has one door and you're in his house.
And he's wealthy and his dog sits near the front door.
Well, that's actually...
Could you imagine, like, getting a ransom note for your dog? That's fucking horrifying, bro. Obviously, it's just
that's something that we've considered in where we live, is that we have several doors between us and outside, which is nice. Because at the end of the day, we may not be anywhere near as popular as that guy is, but you still get people who get obsessed. You still get people who get... Yeah. I mean, I've seen people with way smaller audiences than us who get stalkers. Like, for me, you know...
You considered ransoming dogs? No, it's happened, though.
But it does happen. Yeah. It happened to Lady Gaga, didn't it? It happens quite commonly. You know, it's the same with like breaking in and you know, when you know somebody has money, people will do things to take advantage of that. I mean, it's just normal. It's common.
No, exposing his living situation like that on TikTok, fucking scumbag move, bro.
Yeah, it was Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. And like, I'm not even saying like the reason why I said that is not because of anything other than sort of like I'm just a normal person, and that's just a pane of glass. And it's just like, oh, dude, why would you go there and expose his like situation like that?
Yeah, it's just no. And do you know what? If it was just the kids, I'd be like, oh, fucking stupid kids.
Yeah,
being idiots. But that's the mum. She's a whole grown up, you know? It's grim.
Now those kids are going to get so much shit. Because obviously, do you know how many Discords these kids are in? Do you know these kids are going to be getting rinsed?
Yeah, everyone's going to be making fun of their mum as well.
Like, oh, you know, they're Karen mum, they're Karen mum. Oh, you mum's a Karen. Oh my God, it's going to be fucking bad, dude, for those kids.
Well, that's the thing, right, Say Bossy, is Fred and I have been very happy to meet our viewers. Like, I ran Twitch London for years. Everyone was invited. When people come into the area, sometimes they'll message us and say, do you have a chance to meet up? Occasionally the answer is yes. Mostly the answer is no. Because people will go, I'm in London. And I'm like, yeah, I'm far away from where you are. I live in one end of London. You're on the other end of London. And I can't run around and go and meet people every time that they want to.
I also got stuff to do.
That being said,
I
have occasionally.
Yeah.
And we're talking about in the future doing another mug meetup, which gives people the opportunity to come hang out.
Like Spider Moose's had she had some stuff that she wanted to drop off and stuff like that. And I was she just drove. She was like,
Spider Moose's was like, I'm literally coming to Kingston and I've got some stuff to drop off. Is it cool if we meet up somewhere? And we were like, yeah, sure. She didn't like turn up on our front door, and she asked, can I meet you anywhere in town? And we said, cool. Same with Philbert when he dropped me off like 9,000 cans of ting.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I can't get ting around here. And he was like, I can. And I'm driving by Kingston relatively soon. We had sandwiches together. It was very nice. But like,
ting delivery
he
was
didn't
great.
knock on the door and go, hi, by the way, I heard you complaining you didn't have any ting, so I'm giving you ting, you know?
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't ask somebody, if I was like just a fan of somebody, I wouldn't say, oh, do you want to meet up? Like, I can't. And they're not going to.
We're planning a mug meet up, and it's like, oh, we'll just leave it at that. But most of the time, I'm not going to lie, most of the time people don't really give us enough warning. And also, we got so much stuff to do, man.
Yeah. Like, I don't go to all my friends' birthday parties. Like, I don't have time to do one-on-one meetups with everybody all the time.
And especially when it's sort of like, it takes half an hour to get to London. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just there.
But you're...
LAP1, watch it. GG.
Yeah. Jackal is right as well, like our audience are adults. Ever since I started streaming, I've always aimed my stream at adults. It has been 100% my intention. Does it mean that we've made less money? Yes. Do I care? No. I like the content being for adults, by adults, in a way that we can talk about serious issues. I don't feel a pressure to be like a good influence. I don't have to just play up to like whatever the trends are. I like the life that I have. Fred never responds to my Twitter DMs, so no chance of meeting up. Dude, my DMs are vile.
I swear.
My DMs are cursed. I should never have opened
I'm not going to lie. My DMs, if I get invited to so many random groups, I'm like, why am I always in groups, man? Okay, not Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, and also, like, we know that we stream... You guys know we stream like 5 days a week, and made you look again. Khan, you son of a bitch! Fred's trying to be nice.
I literally looked. There's no message,
mate. That was fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. That was fucked
up.
up.
No, it's a really bad situation, and I'm honestly, he was way too nice for his own good. I mean, he's probably gonna have to get some security now for like the next like couple of months. Just to sort of just sit by his front door. I'm surprised more streamers don't have to do that, by the way. Because what was it? Who had someone just turn up outside the house? Was it Zeke? Or was it Ezekiel?
No.
Or was it...
Fuck, who was it?
It wasn't Co.
No.
Co Carnage. It wasn't Ezekiel. It was... No. Jenna Marble, no, recently, yes, Jenna Marble did. But there was someone who... was it... who did we do...
PUBG with.
PUBG with.
Years ago. Shit.
Chat, who did we go to Sweden with for PUBG and did shoutcasting? It was me, Panky, and... I forgot.
Dude, why have I forgotten his name? But I remember that he said cunt 3 times by accident.
Shit.
Also an E. No, never met Sada.
No, never met Sada, never will.
No.
Not anymore, anyway.
Also begins with an E, not Ezekiel. Not Edberg. He's a delight though.
Oh, my brain. Anyway, yeah, he there's a streamer friend of ours who
we've forgotten his Elohim.
Elohim, yeah, Elohim.
There you go, Elohim. Whatever, yeah.
How you say it?
I knew it was biblical.
He had someone turn up outside of his house, like his kid, and they were sort of like traveled. They got on a plane, and like they were like, "Oh, I've got nowhere else to go." And I don't remember what happened.
They were like basically came to his house to be like, "I don't have anywhere to stay, and I would like to come live with you." And it was some like random teenager, and he was like, "Oh no,
that's too much, man.
Yeah,
you can't just come live with me."
I have one last thing I really want to cover, but like it's not even really time sensitive. I just want to make fun of it. But we don't have to. We can do it tomorrow.
That's fine. Do it.
What's this? Wait. What's this? I've never even seen this. Sophie's got idiot himbos who can't read. Sophie's made us a section in the docket that's just called Idiot Himbos Who Can't Read. So here we have this guy talking about milk. My banana is on, so will it play out loud? Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Hi, chat. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So we're in the dairy section now.
We're in the dairy.
Which is a perfect opportunity to highlight the plant-based milk alternatives. Oatly was the first one that came to mind, and these companies know what they're doing, right? Especially a company like this, another billion-dollar company.
Because companies.
Huge marketing teams, and they know how to create aesthetic labels, logos, packages that draw you in.
And
but when you look at the blue, even compared to some of the real milk products, your eye is actually drawn towards this. It's like
because it's used for the same thing.
Yeah.
It looks aesthetically good. It looks healthy. But again, when we actually go to the ingredients label, which is really what matters, it's another list of Frankenfood products. Oat base, low uric rapeseed oil, dipotassium phosphate, and the list just goes on and on. So
you're ahead, bro. It's got a
ingredient list, and again, it's going back to the return to real foods, grass-fed, organic milk, not this crap. If it's not made by a mammal, it's not milk. It doesn't matter what these companies.
Yes, that's why it's not called milk.
And that's it.
It's literally plant-based.
If you ask for milk, you'll get regular cow milk. If you ask for oat milk, you'll get oat milk.
No, my favorite bit about that is when it's actually like my biggest pet peeve is people going, what are these ingredients? It's like, are you a food scientist? Do you know what chemicals are in foods? Do you know what they do?
They know
you do not know.
They know milk has stuff added into it, right? And stuff.
Yeah, but they also know that milk isn't like one molecule.
You're not sucking it out the teat. You know that, right? We pasteurize it and stuff.
But it's not the milk molecule. If you read, rather than milk, if you read all of the different parts in milk, like, what's lactose? What does that mean? People are allergic to that. Don't you know that's dangerous? What's the carbohydrate? I'm unclear. Like, obviously, I do not know the chemical breakdown of milk. But the point is, milk is not one. It's not the fucking milk molecule. Yeah, you know.
So it's milk. It has calcium, protein, vitamin B2, riboflavin. Oh,
what's a riboflavin?
B12,
phosphorus,
potassium, phosphorus. What? Like we use to like divert missiles?
If they had to itemize milk, it would look just as bad. Exactly. And it's just so silly that when you're like, I'm going to make a statement, I don't know what any of these things do. Thank you and goodbye. It's like, there are ingredients and things out there that you can say, I want to avoid because I'm allergic to them or whatever. But turning around and basically just going, this is bad because I don't know what it is the dumbest.
Also, you know for a fact that guy drinks like the most like fucking flavored beer he can fucking find, made in his fucking mates like yeah, dude.
Dihydrogen monoxide. This has got cyanide in it. Well, it's an apple. What? Like, also this has actually kept me alive for the last week.
This guy, this Aiden Ross motherfucker. I swear to God.
This guy is an idiot and is also a Andrew Tate fan. But I just want you guys. He's like a stan. He has like. I may do an Aiden Ross maybe physically in love with Andrew Tate segment at one point, because every time he talks about him, he's literally like full mast. And it's really bad because he was talking about how Andrew Tate like told him how he manipulates women and he tries to get them to fall in love with him, and he's doing it like moon-eyed, being like, he's so great, he messages me in the morning and I message him and I'm like, hey Andrew, how do I get out of bed today, I'm not feeling good, and he's like, get out of bed Aiden, and he's like, and I listen to him and I'm like, dude, you know he's treating you like a girlfriend, right?
Aiden Ross, genuinely, because he's like a privileged privileged boy. He thought he was like, oh, what's the average wage of an American? Like $100,000? And someone said no, like 20 or 30, and he was like, that's impossible, because he can't imagine that. He's like 20 grand. That's like half my month's income.
Mm-hmm.
But
now, this reminds us that to be an influencer, a streamer, or a content creator, you do not have to be intelligent. No. In fact, in my opinion, intelligence is bad.
Yes.
The stupider you can be, the better.
Yes,
enjoy.
Agreed.
What does a fascist mean?
Fascist.
It means you are a far right authorization on ultra-analyst, oh my God, analyst, political ideology movement characterized by dictator leadership, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition. So I don't know what that means, bro. I swear to God.
No way!
Marxism is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Benito Mazzulli and Gentile and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro?
Who?
Never heard in my fucking life. What is an example of a fascist? Yo!
Aiden Ross.
Oh shit! Yes.
Hey Ethan.
Oh,
how you doing, bro?
Right. He did not actually send him anthrax in the mail, and I don't know how sued he's going to be because of that YouTube title. But I just wanted to let you know that he made a video entitled "Aiden Ross sent me anthrax in the mail." Like he didn't. So.
Yeah, he thought Joe Biden could pardon Andrew Tate. I swear to God. Also, so in celebration, he wanted Donald Trump to pardon him. Oh, Donald Trump's not even president anymore, my man. My dude. Like, what the fuck? Aiden Ross hurts me emotionally because he's got so much money and he's so stupid, but because he has money, he has an audience.
Megan, like, I would love, and I would read that essay. I would do a dramatic reading, and I think it would be good. I was
going to say something, and I'm like literally biting my tongue.
What are you going to say?
No,
I'm muting you. Hang on. I've forgotten how. I've had a mental breakdown.
Okay.
No.
No.
Nasty.
Basically, I'm in such like a mind space right now. I'm sort of like...
Fred was saying that if you were to write that essay, he'd be very pleased.
I still got himself arrested with a fucking photo in a flame war of Greta Thunberg. I know, it's so good. Ex-US president pardoning from Romanian justice system.
Maybe he was just thinking he's rich. He could probably pay him off.
No, he's like, oh no, he's got like the authority. He doesn't understand that the American president is not the world president.
He doesn't understand. That is full stop the truth. He doesn't know anything.
No, I just don't.
He's the dumbest man I've ever seen in my life.
I wish I was more stupid. I'd be much more successful. I have no more missions in Snap. Me sad. In Snap? Missions? What?
Snap? Didn't
the numbers come out that he make on his school? I don't know. I'm sure he got like a C once. Oh, Marvel Snap.
Card game. I got no idea what that is. What, Snap? Like, Snap?
You got me.
Like Captain America.
Ah! I got one too. Ah, shit.
Snap. Like that?
No, I've never heard of that game. Good for you though. I mean, or bad for you. I'm sorry that happened. Or I am happy.
Oh, icons are disappearing. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Right, well, chat. Good news.
Do you want to play a little bit of that game? Unless there's another thing you want to talk about?
Mate, everyone is working. Work in the middle. Anyway, I can't tell you what I just saw, but it was good. I had a housemate who talked about wanting to go very long distance bike ride through Central and South America, but was worried about going through Somalia. The guarantee of death if they left for that bike ride. Absolutely guaranteed.
You might as well just throw a pre-funeral before he leaves.
That? No, how far is that? How long would that take? They don't even know the countries they're going through.
Oh, yeah. They'd have to... Wait.
They would die. Or they'd be, like, taken in by some, like, sweet old lady in one of the countries who's
Google
like,
Maps
no.
would tell them to take a cut through the Amazon.
Somalia is in Africa,
Yeah.
yes. No, but they'd probably be like, why can't I get my map on Google Maps? What do you mean there's no internet here? How am I supposed to know where to go?
Bro, this place sucks, man. I came here and there's no 4G. What the fuck?
That's insane. Worried about going through Somalia. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we've all thought stupid things, but there's not even a country in South America that sounds like Somalia. I'm like, where could he be confusing that with?
For those of you, I know we have some Americans in the audience.
That was so toxic. Fred, you're going to hell.
So for those who are wondering, right? Somalia, officially the Federal Republic of Somalia, is a country in the Horn of Africa. The country is bordered by Ethiopia. So to my friends, Central America, right, and South America, Somalia. It is a trip.
So it's not an easy one.
It's a very similar shape. I will give you that. It's got a this and then a this.
They used to be interlocked. They used to be. They were fucking, but then they broke up.
I can never unsee that this is the top of the T-Rex head and this is the bottom of the T-Rex head.
What?
You never seen that before?
Oh.
Hang on.
No.
I will show you.
When Pangea was around. I mean, even then. Yeah, maybe Suriname? Maybe? But that doesn't sound anything like Somalia. Oh. Neat.
Dinosaurs are real, chat.
Neat. And they're coming back.
Proof dinosaurs are real. Yeah, every time I see the world map now, this is all I see. I just see a T-Rex head. All the time, every time.
Wow, that's really nice.
It's not a bike ride, that's for sure.
I mean, theoretically, you could. Like, people have literally done, like, biking around the world. I mean, I watched some guys on TikTok who were walking from, like, probably the UK all the way down to, like, Turkey. Took a long time. That was interesting. I mean, it's a lot of the same. You know, the idea of it is good, but mostly it's, like, slept on the side of a road somewhere, ate a kebab, carried on walking, you know? Here's the big race his mum did. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I've definitely heard of Race Across America.
I knew dinosaurs are big, but really? Yeah. That's why they died when the meteor hit them, because it hit directly them.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is this in Comic Sans? Oh my god.
It's not, it's in dyslexic.
You made everything dyslexic friendly.
I didn't.
Why is everything dyslexic friendly?
I don't know.
The Race Across America is an ultra-distance cycling road race held across the United States, started in 1982 as the Great American Bike Race. That just sounds weird. One of the longest annual endurance events in the world. All entrants must prove abilities by competing at any level of qualifying. The thing is, though, what I do want to say about this, right, is comparing this with cycling from Central to South America, which is just north to South America, southern North America to the bottom of South America, is that this obviously has waypoints, right? Places where you stop off, places where you can get drinks. Like, there is structure. This is an organized event, right? I know it's not like a marathon where, like, there will be somebody handing out cups of water, but there will be, like, plans to make sure you get places safely. Whereas when it comes to just randomly taking off and going south as far as you can go, that's like the entire opposite. Also, at no point are you leaving your country, so you don't have to worry about, like, well, if I'm entering another country, how do I make sure I've got the paperwork done properly? Like, the last thing you want to do is be trying to cycle to South America and accidentally break loads of, like, immigration laws and get put in prison, you know?
I don't even know what the immigration laws are in South America. Brain cells may not have been involved.
Yeah,
Almost certainly not.
Yeah.
Technically, if you went through South America to Central America, North America, then cross through Alaska into Russia, then down to Eastern Europe, through Turkey, down to via Egypt, you could get to Somalia. It's true. I always see those people who are like, oh, I went from here to here. But then you see them on a ferry, and I'm always like...
You cheated, mate. On a ferry?
It's like, I cycled all the way from America to Russia. And I'm like...
Get off the ferry. Get off.
Get off.
Or cycle all the way across Russia.
Did you put flotation devices on your bicycle and then added paddles to your wheels? No. Then you didn't fucking do it.
Not impressed. Now, I've streamed several hours a day, so That's basically as good. At least I'm not lying about it.
I rode across the channel with friends in my living room.
Yeah.
Should we play the game?
Yeah, I need to get some water though, if that's okay.
I can grab you some water.
Oh, am I? Oh, good. Cool.
I can serve you, milady.
Thank you. Ow. I'm experiencing neck discomfort. I think that's been what's causing my headache. I think I've done something a little bit to like a nerve or a muscle, some business in here, because it's going up from my head and then down my arm when I stress. Paddle bikes already exist, and he could have got one. Can I also have a mini cheese? Oh shit, I have a little bit of water left over. I made Fred do this for nothing. Scandalous.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry. Ooh. Oh. Wow.
Bonko.
Thanks. Wow, that's the thick tube. No, I can't handle this one. It's too thick. After the conversation we had, that's about accurate, to be honest. Right.
So, chat.
Step 1, mini cheese.
This is a game. That's the end of the sentence.
We've very kindly been sent a key to check it out. It is coming out tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow.
And we thought, ooh. Do we start impregnation?
What? Oh. But yeah, this is a new game. It's called Aquatico, and it looks really cool. Actually, I actually wasn't. Sophie said she got us a key, and I was like, "Have you just accepted some random key, Sophie?" But it looks really good.
Sophie accepts a lot of random keys, but that's okay. We're doing Poseidon. Ah, challenge.
So
Normal.
this is a underwater city building game, chat.
Okay, we'll go with Blue Caldera. Normal difficulty. Cool. Normal everything. Let's go.
We were bound for the stars.
Okay.
But the stars had other plans for us.
Oops.
Our cities were bright. We were walking in the sunlight.
Echo.
And then Nimrod struck. Arriving from the stars.
Oh shit.
The asteroid obliterated our world. Radiation spread.
Probably just picking up the echo at the speakers.
Changed, and sea levels
Is it better now?
increased. The oceans were our demise, but now they're a chance for survival.
Oops.
Beneath the waves, we will find a new home, and you will be there to build it.
Let Fred listen to it. Oh boy. Mate, shout out though to all of the other creatures who are absolutely living it up. Choose a location for your people. Well, I'll wait for a second until Fred knows the audio is good. Badly timed treat. That was a badly timed treat, but that's okay because she's actually scratching behind us. So let's finish the audio and then Fred can hook flow up. Unless the voice is meant to be like that. Well, I can play a little bit and we can see if it sounds normal. So that is topography. Well, I think we know we want to build this. Ah! Oh, what if we go all the way over here, though? So this is the subsurface base. Right, so that's where people are coming down from.
What up, guys? Been a hot minute since I've tuned in. But still here lurking in the background like a bad smell. Hope you're all good. Less than 3.
How are you? Oh my god!
Less than 3, dude.
Thank you for the sub. Also, I'm now the Sea Mare. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the New Atlantis, that's a bad name, have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance for survival since the asteroid hit and made the surface uninhabitable.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
The asteroid.
Focus on the production of plastics for construction, fuel for heating, and
Well,
food
there's
for
plenty of that in the ocean.
We're going plastics in the ocean. Okay, fine. The cold winter currents will strike soon, but build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times. Oh, okay. Hover over the highlighted icons to continue. I got a domani. Do I keep hovering? Ah, I've hovered enough. Sponge? One of my options is just sponge. Sponge, battery, luxury, like jewelry, cider, beer, wine, hollow mines. I think we're a while off that. Clothes, medicine, food. Small fish and big fish. Crab, seaweed, wheat, potato. Wow. This is nice. I don't know why a lobster would be a tier 2 food. I'd definitely be out just scooping those up anytime. That's what I'm saying. Atlantis sunk, babe. Yeah. And it wasn't good. So we got no electricity. We got no crude oil. We're really going the oil route. We're like, I'm making a fantasy world under the sea. Oil. We've got fuel. And we got oxygen. Now that I need, baby. We have 2 adults in one family. It's Fred and I. We're under the sea.
Under the sea.
We got drones. We've got influence points. And we have happiness. They're feeling thrilled. Then down here, we have slowing down time, speeding up time, and pausing time. Brilliant. Press space to pause. Press 1 for normal speed. Press 2. Press 3. Etc. WASD to move the camera. Hold right mouse button to move the camera. Hold Q and E to rotate. Woo! Hold middle mouse button. Dude, I've done these things before.
Yeah, sure. Dougal, hang on. Boom. Been working, so I haven't been able to listen much. Is this the game that you had early access to? Correct? Yes.
Yes.
This comes out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Too thick? What's this?
Scandal! The scandal of it all. It's a really thick straw, look. Like, compare this to a regular straw. The thickness is just... Right, open the production buildings group. I'm going through it right now. Open the production buildings group through the game toolbar. What? Down here. Food production. Gatherer's place. A hub for crews gathering edible maritime fauna like mussels, sea snails, and sea cucumber. Boo! Those aren't very delicious. Okay, so if I wanted to grab some edible fauna...
Oh, nice, Salem. He's gonna link one of his friends to our stream because he loves these sorts of games.
Oh, sweet! I'll try and be very welcoming and not a dickhead. So idle workers or drones will take resources. So I can just place it wherever. The drones are going to do this. Well, this looks like a great place for resource gathering because look at all this crust. Okay, tutorial continue after the building is complete. Well, let's speed up time. Where are my boys? Oh my god, are these my human? Oh my god, look at us. We're just zooming around outside, having a nice time. Let's have a little explore. Oh,
nice, Dean.
We got some of this. We got a little bit of this. Got one of these. Is this like a one-man drone build? What is this, a pop-up machinery? Fred sent the thing. What's the thing?
Basically, the...
It doesn't really matter. I don't actually care.
Now we'll have a URL that people can click on, and no matter what browser they're on, it will link them to the correct store.
That's so good. When you say store, Fred means for the Fremily chat extension, which is free, just to be clear, and is excellent, and you should download it.
Thanks, Dean.
I love the face you made in the clip. The moment of you realizing what you said. I say a lot of things. Open the jobs panel. Ooh, oceanic work. Nay. Jobs board. So we want to gather a drone. Ah, it's drone work. I'm on team again. Automatically assign workforce. Great, you do that. Find the most efficient location, then place a sponge collector. Shit, these better not be sponges. Cock.
Spongy.
We're hoping that we haven't put our sponges in the wrong place. Production building. Wow, there's a lot of buildings. Sponge. Oh. Oh, chat. Did I do this wrong? Nothing glowed when I put down the first thing. All this glowing is giving me a bad vibe. And by that I mean, I feel like maybe I put this in the wrong place. So let's see if we can work out of all these exactly the same looking images, which one is the food one. Distillery, right at the top. These don't seem to be in any order. They're just random. Uranium mine? Jesus. Tool factory. Turbine, oil platform, sponge. Where's food, babes? I need more. We're fatties. Fred and I cannot live off one sea snail. We're in a serious situation. I can't make any more food. Glassworks, quartz. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, fine. I'll build an oil platform. Good. I'm sure there was no problem with that.
Nah, oil
yeah,
is
look,
fine.
nothing's glowing.
Is it just the big yellow things, like the yellow blobs?
Ah, look. Okay, so green. I guess green means go. Glows are sponges. Well, I basically assumed that whatever you wanted with this building would glow. So my assumption was that this gathering point, even though this makes sense to me, that if this stuff were gatherable, it would have glowed like the sponges did.
Right, okay.
But, so that bit's white. Efficiency 50%! Efficiency 50%! Oh my god, it literally says it. Ah, crap. Ooh. Okay, place it in a... Oh, here we go! This is where the crude oil's at, baby! The world may have ended, but oil still rules. So where... If I were a factory for making food... So it's sort of a squarish shape. I'm going to try and go based on this the picture. It's just shapes. It's just... It doesn't seem like it's on there anymore. Have they removed it? Okay, so I'm going in order. Illumination factory. Distillery. Spice production. Spice? Spice?
Spice? The spice must.
Flow. Oxygen. Uranium. Diamonds? Obviously, they are a girl's best friend. Solar. Quarry. Quartz. Glass. Waste. Electronic. Battery. Drone. Iron. Tool. Furniture. Decoration. Sponge. Oil. Fuel. Plastic. Yeah, it's gone. And now we are putting down a fuel refinery. Good. I mean, Mama needs some fuel. I guess I should put it near the oil refinery. That's giving red and that's giving green. Used for heating. Okay. Solar, underwater, not very efficient. Babe, we've got tidal. Tell me that you couldn't get enough energy from tides doing stuff. You could.
Sure.
You could.
You could. It'd be fine.
I'm saying what I'm saying. So I wonder if white is like good or bad. So I guess this is best because there's not much shit here. Right? I'm not building on top of existing stuff. Can I rotate this in like a less... I want to just have it a bit. The answer is no, it doesn't seem like. I guess it will just have to sort of face nothing. But wait, what if I do this and then I do this and then I do... No, it's always the same way. Well, that's a bit better, I guess.
Hey, chat.
Yes?
If you click this link...
Yes?
It will now take you to the app, regardless of what browser you're on.
Wow!
Dean,
so it will take you to the correct one.
If you're on Chrome, it will take you to the Chrome extension page. If you're on Firefox, it will take you to the Firefox one.
Open the infrastructure tab. I believe this is infrastructure.
Dean continuing his wizardly ways.
Pipeline. Oh yeah, I don't see any problem with this. Pipeline, right where the food goes. Sounds great. So we've got this, and we want it to connect. Pipeline cannot be built over building entry points. Oh, I was wrong. So I was actually doing this incorrectly. I love that for me. Brilliant! I am once again pogging off. We're going to have Oceanic Society going on in no time. Select the marked sponge collector building and pay for the production upgrade boost. Who am I paying? Myself? Production boost. I need more sponges. It's too moist around here. We got to dry it out. What if I'm on Netscape? Filbert?
If you're still on Netscape, then you need to get off Windows 3.1, okay?
Okay, so that's getting upgraded. That's getting built. This is good. It's really ominous. I'm feeling very ominous under the sea. Anyone else feeling ominous?
Anyone have that phobia of being under the sea, and is this triggering it?
Lassophobia. Select and place a plastics factory. I do not consent. The ocean's had enough.
Maybe it's just like a big net pulling the plastics out of the...
Imagine having an underwater society and still producing plastics to like run... Like, dude, the surface is already dead. We're down to the ocean. It's all we've got left. We really need to be more respectful. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
What about if microplastics gave people superpowers? You know what I mean? They should try that. It's like we don't know, but it might.
I'm riddled with them superpowers. That is, not microplastics. So okay. So I assume this actually wants to be plumbed in. I thought maybe these would connect to each other, but that was foolish. I was unfortunately chatting shit. How do you delete? Delete! Oh god, it's gonna get built. I don't want it.
It's not as bothering me as much as Subnautica. Everything about that game terrified me. Yeah, the ocean is just very big, isn't it, really?
I'm full of fish.
This game looks very pretty, though.
It is.
Ooh.
Harvest the designated resource. Drag a box around the area you want to harvest. Well, this is flawed detritus.
Yeah, it's just rubbish.
I love. Let's collect. Let's gather iron, stone, and plastic off the floor.
Oh, that's iron, is it?
Bing, bang, bong. What about... No, that's not select... Oh.
It is.
I did it anyway. I'm going to get more. I want it all, baby. Maybe Open the research tab.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine there might be... I mean, it might just be a game where the...
We're discovering tidal turbines.
Nice. You really thought we'd have oxygen generator sorted a little bit sooner than this.
That's why there's only 2 of us down here. It's just me and you, and we're just taking very small sips.
Oh, sorry, too much.
No. Fred, stop breathing so much.
Sorry.
The question is, which one's you and which one's me?
Oh, sorry.
Fred, you can't start firing it up.
I'm definitely the one on the inside.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like more of a geezer.
Yeah, it looks like a bloke. Man.
He's bopping, you know? Can I go inside? I want to see. I don't like that I have to be outside where there's no air.
Yeah, I would like to go inside and see people just chilling. Maybe we have to get a different building.
A better one. Right, we've really nearly researched tidal turbines. What we got down here? Gather sponges, gather stone, demolish buildings, demolish pipelines. Is it thalassophobia? What's lassophobia? Did you make that up? There's bubbles coming up. One worries about what's causing them. Look, it's just these.
It's thalassophobia.
I bet it's warm around here.
I bet it's very toasty.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's no such thing as thalassophobia.
Yeah, I guess I just made it up.
Yeah.
Well,
right. You just forgot one of the consonants.
I heard it, but did not see it. Look at this fish. Oh my gosh.
That's a fear of Indian drinks made of yogurt, Emily.
Yo! How dare you? That's a banger. So what am I supposed to be doing? Am I free to do things now?
I think so.
Have I been freed? I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was being tutorialed.
What do we have?
Oh, what don't we have? So we have domes. Yo, let's build a dome. It's time for small dome.
Woo!
Small dome is giving it.
Oh God,
Civic buildings can be built inside well-pressurized hubs called domes. Oh, that's so good. Right, where do I want my domes to go? Dome. I think that's a good spot for a dome right there.
Chat. Dome.
Dome. Brilliant. Oh, I'm happy. Ooh.
You alright? Stroking?
No, I'm not having a stroke, Fred.
Stroking out?
I'll show you stroking out.
Oh my God.
Getting some dome. I mean, I will say it's not really a dome, is it? Like,
what?
It's not a dome.
What's the definition?
Is it a
Dome
dome?
definition would be a rounded. It's already immediately not a dome. Immediately, first word, not a dome. Rounded vault forming the roof of a building structure, typically with a circular base. See, it's missed both.
Not circular.
Not circular.
Look at this base.
It's definitely
that's rhomboid.
A rhombus. It's a typical rhombus.
You know all about that.
Standard garden variety rhombus.
Oh, it's dolphins. Were you a dolphin child, chat? Many were. Sophie was a dolphin child.
Who had that glass blown figurine of dolphins in the house?
Yes, Sophie had that. Yes. Nice. The dolphins are literally fully chilling. I think at the point that the whole world is destroyed and the oceans are only still vibing, I think it's time to let the dolphins and whales have this one. You know?
You know
what? You guys can work it out.
Let's make way for the dolphins.
I think it's jellyfish. Now, this is slightly a lie, because I'm fairly sure jellyfish don't really propel themselves. They more just sort of wobble around, and then the sea takes them where they go.
I think they can propel. There are certain varieties.
Ah, good jellyfish. Beefy
They kind of
ones.
do like a...
Oh my god, you've unlocked a forbidden memory.
Chat.
No!
Chat.
Haunted by the 90s.
Who had one of these?
Mm-hmm.
Who had one of these growing up?
Yes. So how do I prioritize this? I want my dome. Stat! I need to start doing
you had
some
red
sort
text
of...
there.
Yeah.
Not enough iron. Got half more iron.
Well, I can't bloody read it.
Maybe
Change. It's jiggling.
Waiting for resources.
Unable to change construction during the tutorial. Well, where's the iron? What's this? Are you iron? Looks pretty
like iron.
metally, doesn't it?
Looks spiky.
I tell you what, let's see, because we're still collecting some shit from over here.
Yeah, there might be. All your drones might be too busy.
That's really giving stone, isn't it? It's stone. Okay, so that's stone. Disappointing. What are you? Iron. Here we go. It's iron day again. Pipeline. Gather. Let's get that iron. Oh no, not the coral. Shit, I don't want this. Oh, whatever.
Oh, dude,
We're getting the sponge.
Echo the Dolphin on the Genesis was so good. Echo, you played a dolphin, right? And it was like the ocean was alive, like the actual like water was alive, and then it was like in our entire lives it was asleep, and then the ocean awoke and started doing things. And you're a dolphin, you had to fucking save the ocean. And everything.
The heck? Wow, that sounds great.
It was very sort of like, oh, crumbs.
Oh, crumbs. That's plastic. What else have we got on the sea floor? That's definitely stone. A lot of bubbles, a lot of vents. The worries about the vents is surely this is geothermic activity. Are we about to just... Imagine you build your whole ends down here and then what happens? Volcano. Because they do under the sea too.
Yeah, underwater volcanoes are arguably worse because of the shockwave, right? I think you could have a vent without it being a volcano.
What are they venting?
No, I mean, it is. You are right. It is heat.
No, it's heat.
But the volcano could be very far away. It could just be a vein. You know what I mean? Because it's all trying to figure out where the path of least resistance is.
Can I get some volcanoes in the chat? I'm speeding up time. I've had enough of this. Come on, chop chop. 8 times the time. Get zooming. Look, we're sprinting for it. That's not very much conserving oxygen.
Chad, do you remember in the summer in the UK it was as hot as a volcano? Very serious statement there, chat. Definitely not taken the wrong way.
I forgot as hot as a volcano.
Did you forget?
Those people were so weird, I deleted them.
Yeah.
I actually removed that time from my life because the idea of being in drama for colloquially saying something was as hot as a volcano and everyone becoming hysterical about it was the most unhinged thing I've ever seen.
Oh, the game's too loud? Could you turn it down a little bit?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Done. This can't be it. That's it.
Surely you got.
Well, where's the rest of it?
The dome's got to go on top, surely. Small dome. Yeah.
What?
What?
No, it's a lavatory. What? You built a toilet.
That's the longest drop I've ever seen.
Residents? Who wants to live in that?
Well, it's 0 out of 0.
All this for no top.
It's definitely not finished.
Certainly no dome. It's not finished. You think it's not finished?
There's no way it's finished.
I think it's finished.
It's a 0 out of 0.
0 food, 0 residents,
yeah, 0
income,
yeah,
0 happiness.
Income?
Yeah, it's going to be making loads of money.
We haven't gotten rid of British apartment dome.
Luxury flat.
Luxury.
No space in stock. To increase, upgrade inventory space on existing depots and warehouses. I don't have one. Where can one get one? Oh, it's dark. Correct. Good choices. That's how you start your year right, baby.
Woo.
Infrastructure. Where is the storage?
I'm just going to inspect dinner real quick. Be right back. 1 second.
That's what that smell is. Dinner. Alright, so they want me You've constructed your first dome. I haven't, though. This is not a dome. This is not pudding. This is not a dome. It is a square. So, what have I done wrong here? You've constructed your first dome. It is now possible to construct buildings in the dome view. Keep in mind that available construction options... What? Oh my god. It's got Z levels. I'm just below it. And now I'm above. There is a dome! DuckTales Dimmer Dome! Place 2 houses. Okay. We have located the dome. This is a great turn of events. It's time to build. We're building individual houses. Okay, cool. Let's go with it. Let's place 2 houses. Oh my god. The 2 people we sent down don't even know each other. They're not even going to live together. That's so funny. Oh my god! It's Fred. He's moving in. Ah, fuck. I can't get any closer. Let me see my boy. Okay. I better be a lady is all I'm saying. Is that a thing? Is corner light is better. You got my room. Open the yeah, that's a woman. She got titties. Congrats, it's me. I've made it under the sea. Open up the research screen, and research the oxygen generator. We really need to organize this. Yeah, I mean, it's still not a dome, but at least it exists. Let's go. Dude, imagine taking that. No space. Okay, so I understand that there is no space, and it disturbs me as much as it disturbs you. To increase stock space, upgrade inventory space on existing depots and warehouses. So, are you a depot? No, you're a subsurface base. I've got no depots. Production buildings. It's time to invent... Oh my god! Do tidal turbines really only need to be this small? I love it. Would I like to try some chicken? Yes!
I'm gonna hand it to you because you're wearing a white top.
Oh, that's responsible and respectful of you. Thank you.
Emily bought me a taco recipe book by Danny Trejo. And,
more like Danny Slato. That's delicious!
Good. Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
That's lovely. Yeah, he has a recipe book. Hang on. I'll show you. So, I was trying to find a... Fred really... Basically, for Christmas, I bought somebody else a taco recipe book. And then Fred was like, oh, the taco recipe book wasn't for me. And I was like, oh no. So, I was trying to find the same recipe book, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, ah, boo, that sucks. So, we were looking for other recipe books. And then we saw this. And it's only tacos. And it looks really nice. And it's all split up into, like, meats, different types of fillings, and also like different salsas and stuff. And the first like third of it is explaining what all the ingredients are. It looks delightful, and I've enjoyed Danny Trejo in enough in enough films that I'm like, sure, have some money, why not? Do you know what I mean? So now I own Snoop Dogg and Danny Trejo's cookbooks, which is nice. Yeah, and he seems cool. It's funny as well because he's got a bunch of cocktail recipes in the back, but he doesn't drink. So he's like, I've heard this is really good. My wife really likes it. Also, there's a whole bit for making donuts. So there may be donut, we stand a bank robber, direct assault on capitalism. Victimless crime, baby. But yeah, and yeah, there's loads of different donuts. There's loads of vegan recipes as well. Like, very based of Danny. What can I say? Also, rice pudding. I know no one in the world likes rice pudding, but I love it, so I'm down. That's really pretty. They clearly spent some good money on this. Look, here he is. He's making some donuts, I think. Cool. Anyway, yeah, we're eating our first of Trejo's tacos tonight. I will let you know how it goes, because you know, but hell yeah. Will only be the bad guy in the film if the bad guys lose, because you don't want people thinking the bad guys win. Says the man who robbed the bank. He did go to prison for it though. Assuming he did rob a bank. I don't actually know that that's true, but I'm assuming you guys wouldn't lie. You wouldn't lie to me, would you, chat? Right, where am I going to put my tidal turbines? Whoops, under the sea. Let's focus. He's got his own taco and coffee place in LA. Taco and coffee. I'd be done. I'd never need to go anywhere else. Like, I fucking love tacos and I fucking love coffee.
Just because you're hungry, Em.
Yeah?
Here's the half of like a...
A mini tiny burrito.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go.
It's not. It's just a bit of chicken and a bit of like a little bit of cheese in a wrap.
Whoops. Chicken and cheese. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. So it's not the actual recipe, but I was like, I'm peckish, and I thought maybe you were as well.
South America, food-wise, how's it going on?
Yep. Honestly, Mexican food is like my second favorite cuisine. It's like Italian, Mexican. The two cultures that figured out tomato is the best.
They dominated the tomato. That's delicious.
Yeah,
this was one of like the like easier ones because Fred was like didn't want to spend like hours making tacos, and it was really good.
The book has an entire bit, like the entire first like 10% of the book is just the pantry, right? So the Trejo's like, before we start cooking, you need to have the right stuff. So I've got to do a bit of I've got to do a bit of sleuthing online and figure out where I can get legit like Mexican ingredients from.
There is no good Mexican food here at all.
The best Mexican food in London is cooked in my kitchen by me. And even I don't. I'm like, if you compare what I make to what you can get in like San Francisco, it's like half as good.
Yeah. Oaxaca is nice. I will say, if you're trying to get Mexican food in London, Oaxaca is at least nice. Alright, I'm putting some turbines here. Because this is like under the main dome.
Yeah, what up, mermaid?
So it makes sense, right? Mermaid! But yeah,
I just want... found the dome, by the way. Oh!
The dome!
It's still not a dome, but cool.
Yeah, I mean, at least it exists. Alright, hang on. I'm making turbines. I'm making turbines. Yeah, and I'm going to put them underneath to save space, you see? One turbine. Okay.
Yeah, it's all the United States, the sort of North America and South America and the islands, well, where all the good fucking fruits were, man.
Well, it's
Onions,
also
American.
really
Potatoes, American. Tomatoes, American.
Onions.
Sugar, American.
Onions. People don't talk about onions enough.
Just chilling this nice afternoon. How about y'all? Actually having a really good one, Mermaid. Playing a brand new game. Had a big long chit chat about the state of the world and how...
The cat's losing her mind. Can you check the bathroom door isn't shut? Because there's no other reason for her to be losing her mind in the hallway. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so what the hell am I doing? I'm having a serious issue in terms of space. So we need to discover food production security building. Security? Who are we securing ourselves from? A defense platform? Torpedoes? This is not good. Trade port, expedition house, route center, warehouse, depot, provide storage space. I can't build one. Do I have one? Gathering place, subsurface doodad, sponge collector, that's me. Fuel refinery, plastic, oil platform. Please somebody explain to me why it keeps telling me I need a depot and bitch I cannot build one. I would build you a depot if I could. Directives. Tax? Unions. Let's go.
The cat just did a massive poop. And I think she was like, Mama, Papa, scoop it, it smells.
Stupid cat. Oxygen generator. Let's go.
One of the streamers, one of my streamers installed the multi-TTS voice thing today, and thanks to y'all, I knew all the tricks.
That's so good.
Woohoo them?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that brings me so much joy. Oh my god, yeah, the Toothless Joe guy. I love him. Right, so the oxygen generator should probably be close to this, right? That makes sense.
I would say put the oxygen where the people live.
Yes. So we're going to put the oxygen generator right here. Wait, it's like got a little zone? Is that good or bad? Because give me orange, which feels bad, but like, baby, you won this oxygen.
You're definitely going to be able to pipe the oxygen, 100%.
Yeah, okay. We'll put it here. It's a responsible distance.
But they won't just like, it won't be like, you know, back in the day you had to walk downhill to get the water and carry it up. You know what I mean? You know, there's not going to be sort of like, you have to go get your oxygen.
This game has to stop bullying me. Connect the dome, tidal turbine, oxygen generator, and fuel refinery systems with a single pipeline. Fuck! What? I put them everywhere! Nay! Oh no. I am the sponge collector. Oh, cock. Right.
Uphill both ways.
Fuel refinery. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I have the power of like half a taco.
It says pipeline system. Oh, so you can link them about here, there, and everywhere, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but still.
All right, Florence.
Florence has gone fucking insane. She's leaping around. Where am I supposed to connect this? Do I have to connect it from here? So go out this way. Dude, this has got... Florence! Ow!
Florence has lost her mind. Ow! She's coming.
She's coming. We're calling her language. Ow! Come here, Flo. Did you hear it, chat? You probably didn't. Emily's Patrick Star, maybe. Come on. What's going on? We solved your problem. Stop howling at us. Nope, she's gone. She's off. She's running off.
Apparently, she does not give a single hoot.
Okay, so I fucked that up. That's bad news. Clear buildings and resources. This is an escape pipeline, and I don't want it. Delete. Right, so it says...
Ah.
So, if I were... So I'm going to collect... Give me a pipe. I need the power of pipes, please. Pipe. So let's start with this. So we're gonna pipe this like that. Okay? And then we're gonna connect this like that.
Sounds good.
Lovely. And then it needs to be connected to this thing. But it's not finished yet.
Yeah.
But like we do love oxygen, so we're gonna do that.
That looks good.
And then Fantastico. We're gonna connect this. Oh, it crashed. I crashed! Over here. Is that connected though? Because there's no blue dots.
No, it's not connected to that building.
That's trash. Because this is the fuel refinery.
Oh, I think you only have it linked to one pipe. So I guess
maybe... Oh, come on!
You gotta just go around the building. Just go around.
This is a mess. This is going to be spaghetti simulator within an hour. Come, connect!
It's gonna be like Satisfactory.
Hump each other. Do it! Crap. Okay, hang on. We must destroy. To successfully build, we must first destroy. Are you destroying? No? Okay, cool. Bang.
Yeah, I think you click on the ground where the tile is. You got to kind of think in 2D, almost.
But I ain't no two-dimensional being. Demolish. Oh, shit.
Mucky Bird with 53 months.
Less than 3.
How's it going, my bro?
Marky Bud.
I just passed the laundry room. Apparently, one of mine has made a massive deposit in a little box as well.
Ah, delightful.
It's that time of day for all cats. All the cats are like, I'm gonna fill that box up.
That's so rude, though. She literally goes poops, then just yells. Open the research screen and research the battery factory. I don't remember how. I'm pressing R. That's not it. Okay, it's down here.
It says U.
Research. Battery factory. U. There we go. Not R, obviously.
It said press the,
Pipeline can break down from time to time. Great! I'm leaking crude oil into the ocean. Again!
God, it's us with the problem. Am I the drama?
Make sure to repair the leaking socket so your buildings continue production. You can quickly select the broken pipeline. Repair!
Oh.
Cool. Well, they got to go fix it. No. Look, malfunction rate.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It did self-repair. I will stop lying to you. We're researching batteries. After the research is complete, so let's just speed up time. Are my peeps living in here? Yeah, look! They got little houses.
Oh my god, look at that.
Dude, I'm not.
That's more like it. That's a bit more dome-esque. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Em's out here being BP. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. I'm not thrilled.
Just putting along. Thankfully, I had a confirmation from the hospital that my MRI scan was normal.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really good news.
What do you mean just plodding along? Oh, my MRI is normal. That's very good news. This is not just like normal news.
What's this? Via was just going to eat an olive earlier from a wheel spin, then Mifa added her own odor.
Oh, cat's pooping. Cat be pooping. It's not great. That is not great. Battery factory. Okay. So it must be placed upon the seabed. I guess it can go over here.
Mifa definitely has a bit of Satan in her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. As to all cats, but yeah, 100%. Okay, I've invented batteries. Nobody panic. This marks the end of the step-by-step tutorial. As a final word of advice, watch out for the notification warnings. The game sends your way and act on challenges in a timely manner. Dear Sea Mare, I like the way we should add sea to everything rather than just the mare. You're the Sea Mare. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a sea lawyer. I'm not a electrician. I'm a sea electrician. Okay. So these are the ones we built. These are the ones that we haven't discovered yet. How do I get more people? I've got 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would like more.
Breed.
I don't think that...
Have sex.
I know what the Bible says, and I remember what we were hearing from Jordan Peterson yesterday. A shrine?
There's no way people are still religious in this.
Yeah, we've got some oceanic religion going on. But here's what I'm saying. Host up to 5 citizens. Can host 4 citizens. Okay. We're just going to build one, see if anyone wants to visit. Because, like, shit's depressing down here.
Maybe it is a situation. Maybe it's a bit like the beaver game where you have to...
No, but we definitely 100% do not want our 2 humans starting a whole new colony. That is inbreeding 101. Okay? I know that's what they said happened to us. But, 1, it didn't. And 2, it is not good. So we have a concert hall. So we have to research a lot of stuff. I haven't even researched clinics. We don't even know what schools look like. Oh my god. Okay. So let's go with production. So that's a fashion house. That's a perfume shop. Okay, so it seems like we're quite far away off that. Although we are close to the ambergris or ambergris cake shop. No oceanic cake. No fast food. No pub. No sushi bar.
Fumbling.
This is sad. Beautification. Fountain. That seems like a bit of a piss take.
Freshwater fountain, no?
A large statue. That's nice.
Fumbling, congrats. That's a nice one.
Oh,
Alien vs.
nice.
Predator collection.
But here's the thing. I need more, like, stuff.
God,
you know?
A fountain's so funny. It's like, oh, water. Haven't seen any of that recently.
It is really going places. House 3. Up to 6 people. Up to 8. A hotel. Temporary residents? Where are they coming from? So I can't do shit all.
Do we have to research new people?
Let's research. Oil Imperium combo. I don't care about that. Sea Hunters Lodge.
Ooh, Sea Hunter.
Drone factory. Yeah, we're going to want more drones when they break.
Oh, do you not have enough money? Does it require
Unclear,
credits?
to be honest. So let's turn this way down. Okay, so we're doing drone factory. It's happening.
Okay, cool.
Insulating houses is a great way to lower fuel cost. What? This is an uninsulated house? Pet feeders. Oh my god! Florence! You survived. You're under the sea with us. The fountain's going upside down in its air. Restaurants? Oh, it's because I'm really stupid. So here's why I can't work out what the fuck I need to do. I'm on the upper level. On the upper level, I see dome buildings, right? Here. So, oh, look, get a restaurant. Get a Chanel. Down here.
Different build menu.
Nonsense. What's this? So that's the battery factory. Stop! Are you leaking? Expand. Optimize.
Hover over the exclamation mark. Resource required in production not arriving. What does it need? What is it? Plastic factory. It needs. I guess it needs like petroleum. I guess.
Missing fuel sponge.
Spong. It's missing spong.
That is a little concerning. So are you not the fuel refinery? You are. So why is there no fuel?
Yeah, all the cats like pouring at the glass trying to eat a dolphin. So that dolphin's much bigger than you. How's it going?
Well, I'm trying to work out why the fuel isn't getting from here to here.
That is a question. Is it? Do you not have enough fuel? Is it like too little?
Well, it says it's active. I can paint it, so that's nice.
Oh,
Let's
lovely.
paint it. Good. Brown, because it's a poo building. Yellow.
For piss.
For piss. And black. For death. Okay, that's the fuel refinery decorated.
Shit, piss,
Job's
and death.
done. What can I say? I'm probably the best. So, connect sources of oil, fuel, oxygen, and electricity with end users. So why are thou not connected? Right. Well, that's going to just leak, isn't it? You know, this feels as though it should be connected. But it is getting oil. So the oil is coming out of the ground here. It's going... And somehow it's getting
100%.
in.
Active.
So it's getting in via this little tube. So I guess it needs to get out? Because this is the plastic place. And it's saying it has enough sponges. Total upkeep from pipeline. Maybe I need another fuel refinery, or I need to expand it.
Maybe one isn't enough.
Optimize. Boost production.
Sick. What's the other pit saying now? Oh, it's good now.
Loving life.
So it was just one.
But now
wasn't
that's a bit
producing-
inefficient because this needs. Damn it! I don't have any plastic. Really? I don't have any plastic
in
What's
the
this?
ocean. I've heard. What about this whole bit of France, like the garbage patch?
The garbage. I do like the fact that rather than being forced under the sea by like global warming, it's just like a random meteor. Like, yeah, we did fuck up a lot of stuff, but do you know what? In the end, it wasn't our fault.
In
Like,
the end,
let's
how
make.
could you blame us?
I mean, I think we need to keep the game apolitical. It's about an under the sea apocalypse, and you know what I'm saying. You just gotta keep that shit like
Nothing more bipartisan
No
than a meteor.
opinion. Exactly. Nothing more bipartisan than a meteor. Wow. Okay. Well, this is going. The crude oil numbers are down. This is exclaiming. So this is upset because this hasn't had its production boosted. But that's because we don't have any plastic. So just give me a hot minute. Needs a cupcake oven. What in the world are you talking about? There are no more cupcakes. It's all sea urchins. Battery factory. Drone factory. Have we built one of these? I think I built... Oh, that's the drone factory. It's going up now. Right, we're going to increase our speed because they're not building things quickly enough. And they're also not collecting things quickly enough. Get grabbing. Where is everyone? Have all my drones broken down? Oh, there I am. New people have arrived. Atlantis HQ has set them up to assist us with our daily tasks. We should put them to good use as soon as possible. 2 more people. Yay.
They walk here?
So, 2 residents in here, 1 resident in there, 1 resident in there. We got loads of room. No, they will have arrived via this.
Oh, okay.
Which is the subsurface base.
Directives.
Yeah, it's like tax and shit. I don't know. We're not there yet. We only have 4 people.
Okay.
I don't really understand how any of them are making money. I'm not really sure what under the sea economy we've got going on.
On the thing.
Yes, because it doesn't have enough fuel, crude oil, because I couldn't boost the production. So then I collected more plastic, and now I can boost the production. We should get rid of the exclamation mark here. Hooray. Right, so this one, we're going to paint it, and we're going to say, let's decorate you. You are poo. Oh, what? I can't paint this?
You can. It's below active. It's there.
Painting. Black. Black. Black.
Like my... Because it's oil, you see, Jack.
Exactly. Exactly. Was the first place built for food? Yeah, it's just sort of collecting oceanic scraps. So I would say we've got to hope that the people of like Japan or any other nation that eats a lot of like...
Oh my God, yeah.
A lot of like crustaceans, a lot of like sea snails. Like I feel like places that, you know, appreciate an eel will do well here. The English would be dead within the week. They'd be like, but I don't eat anything too fishy. It's a little bit too fishy. And then they'd die. So, missing connection to a pipeline. Well, good fucking news, because I can build you one of those. Is there anything more British than describing something as not too fishy? I don't think there is.
No. How is
It's
it?
in.
Not too fishy.
I mean, you got to be 80 to 90 years old to still be down to clown with an eel. All right?
I love a bit of a jelly deal. No one likes jelly deal.
Like, I spent a lot of my childhood at, like, London markets, and I've still never eaten a jelly deal.
Someone on my timeline just tweeted out saying tipping culture has become complete nonsense, and I'm like, you're a streamer. You're a streamer. You are a streamer.
It's funny. That is actually an excellent fact.
Chat.
Go on with your day.
It could be. It could be.
I mean, we're just saying things that could be true. So this is giving me an exclamation mark, and it's saying that it's missing electricity.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't time to expand my one singular turbine.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Good news, everyone. I'm about to invent a second turbine. I like how big they make it look, but it's actually very small. That's annoying.
What?
The way that piping in works. So, like, I can't pipe across.
Oh.
You get me?
Maybe if you put them right next to each other, they'll attach, like a bit like other, like RimWorld.
That would be good.
Because RimWorld does that, right? When you build them right next to each other, they become like one thing.
They won't.
Oh, I don't know.
I want electricity, please. Because we are 40 electricity down, and this produces 80. Well, I'm building too much. I like to be future-proofed, chat.
I don't have to think about electricity for a while, is all I'm saying.
A new wave of drones has arrived to our colony. Okay. Well, I want to be clear. I'm not saying there are no British people who enjoy eels. I'm just saying in general, I believe that the average person in Japan has a higher chance of enjoying eels and also other fishy things.
I refuse to believe it.
Whereas most British people are like, raw fish? Did you know it's raw fish? Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, you know.
We're not cooking anymore.
Oh.
Stove broken.
Imagine if I sold your father raw fish. It'd fucking explode like an incendiary device. You didn't say you enjoyed them. What the? But you proved my point even further. Bloody hell. The English are a nightmare. English people go on holiday on the Mediterranean, go to a seafood restaurant, and then go, oh, I got the tuna because it's not too fishy. Very aggravating. Almost as aggravating as the fact that these pipes do not pipe into each other. So we must do this the old-fashioned way.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, English people are scared of steak tartare. It's raw meat! At the same time, I don't really think steak tartare is necessarily worth, like, it's not the hype,
I had steak tartare.
Yeah, Fred had steak tartare in Italy.
In Italy,
and went, yeah, it was pretty good. And then got a pizza.
I was hungry.
Yeah, Fred, no, it was really great. I'm not going to lie, the guy, the like, maitre d', please, no! The maitre d', when Fred was like, I've had my antipasti, and I've had my main, and I've had my like, I've had my antipasti, I've had my pasta course, and I've had my main. But can I have a pizza? And he was like, fucking legend. And we came back at the end of our holiday. We're only there 5 days. We went there twice. And Fred only ate a normal amount of food, and the guy was really disappointed. He was like, what? You don't want another pizza after you've eaten the rest of your stuff? And Fred was like,
no. I'm full now. Thank you.
So we're still experiencing an exclamation mark. Resources are not arriving to this building. We're missing plastic. But we're making plastic.
Low space in stock. Need more stock room.
Well, it's because they wouldn't let me build a fucking stock room. But I bet I can now. Let's go, chat. We're inventing storage any second. So that will be in production buildings. No, that's a lie. It'll be in maybe production buildings. Where if I were storage, oxygen, title, plastic, fuel, oil, sponge. Those are the most important things you will need. What are we doing with all these sponges?
Spongin.
Like, chat, why do you think sponges are like a key? Increase the speed of drones. Why do we think sponges are like a key aspect of this game? They're like, first, you need sponges. Everything else is fine after that, you know? Alright, I found it.
I'm gonna go
pop
take
it
care
down.
of dinner a little bit more.
Here.
I'll leave you guys with Emily for a second, so be right back.
Crushing. Ooh. It's extra wide, me. Okay, so we have installed this. I don't really know why I put it here. But whatever, it gives them some entrance and exit space. And it's in the right spot. So let's get that built. Then we've got storage. We're just scared of flavor. Don't say it, but it's true. Like, I saw somebody literally feeding their child pho and being like, this is insane. And I was like, look, it might not be, like, common for you to eat. Oh, no, it wasn't even feeding their child. She was just eating pho. For those of you who've never had pho, it's literally soup. It is Vietnamese bone broth soup, right? So, I mean, I make it at home sometimes. You get a bunch of bones. And, you know, the same way you make any other stock, you boil them up for a while with a bunch of different spices and seasonings and star anise and stuff like that. And then you put some noodles in it and you put some bean sprouts in it. And you then, when the broth is hot and bubbling, you put your meat in it, which is like little really thin strips of steak, like, or beef. And it gets cooked. And this woman was literally like, what the fuck? And I was like, babe, we have to try and remember that food exists outside of Yorkshire puddings and bangers and mash. In plastic packaging. We have to try. We're all sponges? Maybe. You need sponges because there's too much water? That was what I said. And then I felt foolish. So this is saying, we're missing sponges? Holy shit. Sponge collector. Building radius expanded. Efficiency 125%. You love to see it. So that's back, that's back, that's back. Great. Now what can we build next? Oh my god, do we have any research to do? Wait, do I have to go up to see my research panel? No. Yes. Research. Banner allows the construction of a holographic panel. Absolutely vile. Sea hunters! I want to start stabbing. Let's go. But I want to research, like... Dude, pet feeders are all the way down here. Cages? Greenhouses? Come on, I want to build my domes. I want to make my domes nice. Let me dome. Low in storage. Well, if they'd finished this, that wouldn't be the case anymore. Good news, everyone. Instruction unclear, penis and broth. That would really suck. That broth is hot. New people have arrived. Come on in, lads. Will they speed up research? Because I really want to, like, build some nice stuff, you know? Plastification. Okay. Okay, pay attention to red notifications. No houses? That's not true. 1 resident. So these people are saying there are no houses. And yet, behold. House. Level 1. 2 of 4 residents. 2 of 4 residents. 2. Like, they will not live with each other. Yeah, well, I mean, sea hunters, I guess you walk around and you start stabbing. You know? These people are delusional. They're experiencing delusion. Enjoy your sleep, Lima Tilly. There is so much room and yet they won't live in it. Excellent time to get picky. Okay, well that is glowing ominously. Are you exploding? So we've solved the housing problem. This is a problem of not enough sponges. But I just increased sponge production. Imagine living under the sea and being homeless. That would be bad. That would not be good. Okay. So, are we doing better on the drone situation? Let's just keep boosting until the sponge man stops complaining. Nobody's living in the tower. Oh my god! You're under the sea and you're homeless! Well, the issue is they're saying there's no houses, but there's actually 3 houses, each with 2 space for 2 people. So, this has 2 out of 4 residents, this has 2 out of 4 residents, this has 2 out of 4 residents. Where is your income coming from? The world has ended! Who's paying you? And why? What are you going to do with that money? I'll hold on to it. It'll be important later. Ooh, I got free plastic from HQ. Thanks, HQ. Wait, are they sucking or are they blowing? Did you just steal my plastic? What are they going to do with the money? Buy sponges? Oh, I've got the biggest loofah going. Jesus. We needed, like, 1 anarchist and 2 communists on this dev team to advise. Because, like, why are we still doing capitalism? Free plastic, just what the ocean needs. They're like, we found this plastic. I don't know if you guys have seen any. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We've solved the sponge problem. The houses are going up. Once the houses are built by these guys, why are you swimming around? You're not in the sea anymore, babe. That's the air. These things can float. So they're not swimming. They literally float. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to installate some more houses. 2 double beds. You can't expect them to hook up on the first day. I'm just saying, I would describing yourself as homeless when there is a home for you is a little excessive. You know? It's a little much. Okay, so our storage capacity is great. We're going to paint this, and we're going to make it green. Green. No. Orange. No. Blue. Ugh. This green goes with nothing. Okay, it's going to be green. Because it means go store your stuff in here. You see, that was going down. I feel like maybe HQ stole my plastic. Yeah, they've already locked their doors. They're like, there's 8 humans left alive down here in this new city, but we're not going to be sharing rooms. That's just too far. Whatever. That's fine. Live your dreams, babes. They're not a family, and they want their own houses. But they better start hooking up. So then we've got more production buildings down here. So we've built all of these. We've got food production, Sea Hunter's Lodge, Fisherman's Hub. Produces small fish. And this produces shark meat. Well. If it isn't time to invent fishing. Now, where do you think the fish will be? I think this looks quite positive for fish. Like, it's a little far away from everything else. And if I've played games like this before, and I have, they usually don't like you to build, like, your hunting stuff too close to everything else. I feel a bit... Do we need to start eating sharks immediately? Nobody falls in love faster than a homeless person. Yeah, there are like 8 people available. And you're like, I'll pick one. Invented fishing. Can I say? Mate, I'm about to have to research clinics. Like, there's no one who knows how to build one of those. Okay, so this is just working. It doesn't even need plumbing in. Lovely. So, we have got some fishing drones. A new wave of drones has arrived. Yes! Brilliant. It's starting to smell real good over there, Fred. Whatever you're up to, continue doing it. In fact, do it more. Now, can I give these people literally anything? Like one singular fragment of joy? The answer is no. Not a restaurant, not even a chippy for a bit of fish. You know? Okay, yes, we can't do the chips yet, but... True, I guess the sharks would start eating us, but we'd deserve it. I mean, look, there will be a lot more fish now that we're not fishing them all, you know? I can't give these people anything. I can't give them a little shuffle ball area, you know, the skiffle, whatever that thing is they do on boats, you know? I can't give them a hoopla. I can't give them a room to just all sit in sometimes.
Yeah, in RimWorld, you give them wooden stick.
Yeah, RimWorld, you got a hoop and a stick. Horseshoe, throwing horseshoe. Everyone loves throwing horseshoe. Okay, so we're about to start. Whoa, are you... Whoa, that's efficiency, baby. Look at that conch. It's a nice conch. You can't deny. Oh, dear. Diverse food Wait, what? Efficiency, 0. No, this needs to be connected to a pipeline, but the other one doesn't. Dick! What if I destroy it and just rebuild it? That seems like a good move. Ah, whatever. I guess the pipeline will have to expand at some point. Okay. Under the sea. I feel like I should have like an oceanic playlist on right now. Or your favorite. Underwater music. So I'm trying not to like destroy any of these clumps. Because like they probably have sponge and stuff in them. Brilliant! It's plumbed in! Yeah. Okay, so smooth. Everything's looking great. We are about to have tier 2 food. I think shark counts as tier 2 food. Ah, well, we got close to working. Why is it not... Success! Right, we've invented eating sharks. Missing oxygen. Oh, dear. Oxygen production not keeping up? Production boost. Optimization. Production boost. Optimization. We spent some credits on that. I really don't want to run out of oxygen. That is a real worst case scenario. In my opinion. And I think the opinion of all life. No oxygen. Death. So. Ah! That's the problem. Bad pipe. Fixed it. Are you leaking? Doesn't seem like I fixed it. Okay, so... Right. There have never been more issues in a pipeline ever. BP are laughing. Dick! Okay, don't panic. We can fix this. Pipe. Demolish. Well. Lovely. Precious oxygen. Okay, so we are going to be eating shark within the hour. Let's see what other food we can do. We got any more research? Oh my goodness, we've got research. Hunter's Trident combo. Plastic factory in proximity of a drone factory. So that's the plastic factory. That's the battery factory. Oh, I put the drone factory miles away. Wait, I don't even know where I put it. I've lost the drone factory. Do I build another? Bit of stabbing? You know what we're into. Here at Family. Gathering place. Sponge collector. I don't think I ever built one. No, I'm also not sure. Based on the fact that I can't find the fucker, I'm going to say it's not here and we will build one now. So, good news everyone. We're about to invent more drones. Drone factory. Yes, this is going to increase efficiency. I'm going to put it right next to this. Shit. Now we're going to put it here because they said, okay, so the more stuff I can get in this area, the better. And I can probably also increase the size. You're terrible at this capitalism thing. Exactly. I failed. Okay, so don't worry about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the drone factory here and the plastic thing, the fuel refinery, and hopefully the battery factory should all be within the area. While we're doing that, we're going to invent this plastification thing where plastic factory drones get 10% production bonus. Actually, I don't care about that. That's ugly. What about raw seafood budget? Oh, I'm doing this one. Fuel refinery in proximity. Hey, that's in proximity. And we got a plummet in that I can do. I'm getting better all the time. Bonk. Lovely. You did it. I think what I did was I researched it. Stop yelling at me about food variety. I'm letting you eat shark. What do you want to do? Eat human? Yeah, it went away. You see? It went away. So, we've invented Sea Hunting Lodge. Raw seafood production. I guess that would be good. Okay, so we're going to quickly... We've done this. This has been researched. We love that. So now we want to research this one. Research in progress. Brilliant. And then we're going stabber. Big stabs. What? How can I be charging people property tax? I do not understand how there are 8 people and we are rebuilding society. Who... And all they do is walk in and out of the houses depressed. Okay, so how's the shacking up situation? No one's even in this one. That one's shacking up with someone now. 2, 2, 2. Ah, that's rough. Imagine being the only single one. Everyone else is in there under the sea cabins banging and you're just down there. With... I'm trying not to say a really inappropriate joke. No, I'm not doing it. But you know what I mean. Like, what currency? Where are they getting this money from? I don't understand. Like, are we going to be taxing people when they go to Mars? Is that the sitch? Like, don't get me wrong. Eventually, I guess, maybe, if in a situation where we still have under the sea money, I would like to optimize and boost my drones. Okay, so, research. Let's go. We've researched the plastification thing. Ooh, underwater field. That sounds fun. Okay, we're going to invent fields under the sea. And then... Wait, do I already have that? No. Hello. Hi, Surf. How was film? Oh, dear. What did you watch? Was it the Emmett Till one? Ooh. I'm going to be thinking about that film for the rest of my life. Can I interest you in a hug? Yeah, give me a sec. Ooh. Sophie watched a film about Emmett Till. Not good. I mean, I'm sure it's a great film, but very sad. Clams as currency. Yes, I support that. Sophie looks like her life has been ruined.
Hey, you should see me afterwards. Everybody was like, oh my god, are you okay?
Dude, I'd be crying. Nah, I can't watch that.
2 hours.
Yeah, that sounds valid. Crying for 2 hours is valid. Come join me in Oceanic City Building. Come here.
That was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
I hate people. It's amazing. You should go see it. Everybody should see that film.
it's amazing. You should see it, but you probably will cry.
But like, everybody should see it, and I don't mean in a 12 Years a Slave way. Like, the violence of it is not entertainment. It feels very important, but it's intensely sad. And if the lead actress who played Emmett Till's mum does not win Best Actress at the Oscars, I will find someone and ...
And you'll be very, very short with them.
I will say this.
In a way that only a British woman can. How dare you?
I'll be very cross with my fists.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
Would you like a little camera action, or are you against such things?
I mean, we can camera for a minute, but I'm aware I don't want to bring the vibe down. Hello, everyone.
Well, I was actually keeping you here to try and keep the vibe what I wanted was to see if maybe chat could cheer you up with nonsense.
I'm. Let me put it this way, Emily.
Uncheerable?
Let me put it this way. So you remember what I was like when Aretha Franklin died?
Yes.
Like, times that by 5.
That wasn't a good week for me.
Mate, by the end of the film, I literally was like, out loud. Not good.
No.
Not good. Amazing film.
Yeah,
Amazing film. But, like, I'm the thing is, it's not like it was a surprise to me. I knew all of the facts.
Yep,
about
I know
the
all
film.
about it.
I literally know, like, I knew it beat for beat. If you think Green Mile is sad, my God.
Wow, this is real too.
Yeah. And it's children. So, yes. Activate Florence Bud. Anyway, amazing. You should go see it. And also, I will say 2 things. First of all, whoever thought that film was appropriate to bring out in January, my God.
I guess it's little Oscar season vibe.
No, it's definitely Oscar season, and it should win all of them. But my God, January is already so depressing. Anyway,
we're gonna make it through January. Sophie.
Number 2, if you want to see a film that puts your problems into a perspective of any kind, my God, I was sitting there going, my mental health is terrible, and my parents are assholes. But Jesus Christ, I do not know struggle.
Yeah, you're like
in any real way. If you want like a bit of a slap to the face,
I respect that. If you're like, no.
Strength is something that I have not experienced yet. True strength, my God. Anyway.
Sophie's going through it. Emotionally.
Cess, you should totally watch it. Okay, one problem I made is I turned up like just as the film was starting, so I didn't have any time to go get tissues. And
no!
The top underneath this jumper
has been through it.
Is moistened.
I tell you what, I can release you. Maybe go have a hot shower.
Go enjoy Aquatica. Is that what it's called?
Aquatico.
Close. Enjoy it. Have a great time. I will no longer bring down the vibe. Next week I'm going to see Megan. So if the stream happens and I've just gone to see it, or the week after, I think, I will give you the lowdown on what I think about that. It's
because that seems much funnier.
Yeah, there's less children death. Fabulous. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. We are inventing, so good news, chat. We have invented the Sea Hunter's Trident combo, which unfortunately isn't more stabbing. It's just if a Sea Hunter's lodges in the proximity of a fisherman's hub, they gain 10% production bonus, which is good. That's done. And then increase the production of raw seafood. We did that because I think we're going to need that. Now, this is exciting. We have invented a clothes shop, so my people can have their first thing to experience joy. Global improvement that reduces the consumption of seaweed, oyster, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Right, now we're budgeting our seafood. Like, mate, we got the whole sea to pick from, but that's good. She watched, the film about Emmett Till, which just came out, which apparently destroyed her emotionally. Ciro the Silver, 5 months. That being said, I think it probably will destroy everyone, but it's probably also, sad though. Look after your mental health, but it's probably also worth a watch. Do you have a big choice of crops? Well, I should have just invented fields, and we haven't yet. Literally, Sophie sat down, and I should have just gone, where the fuck is the button? Son of a bitch. Oh, well, this will do. No, it won't. And my day is ruined. I could have played the other half of that. Ah, here it is. Well, okay, it doesn't... Maybe the clothes aren't purchased. Maybe they just are here. You know, you just grab some clothes, a commercial building. Well, we have a tailor, and now my people can start... God, it's huge! Whatever. Have a clothes shop. They've literally nothing else. Like, at least you could go in and, commission a hanky, you know? They might not have much money, or maybe they could stitch some seaweed, embroider with it or something. They deserve some joy. New people have arrived. Accept them. Hopefully they will move into the existing houses, but they probably won't. So we have now invented an underwater field. Excellent. Oh, everything's got an exclamation mark on it. That's not good. Fuck. So the rest of my food production is over here. So this can be my field. Oh, the fertility's not great. Oh, bollocks. Really? The sea floor, covered in poop, doesn't have good fertility? Really? Oh, fuck. Well, whatever, in it goes. Oh, God, it probably needs to be plumbed in, doesn't it? And the plumbing's over here. Stop it. Okay, we'll try that one more time. When you try your best, but you fuck it up. Can I rotate you? Brilliant. 79% fertility. 94. Okay, so it's a bit smaller, but that looks like it will be good, and at least the plumbing side is the right side now. I'm waiting for underwater fire to happen. Like, please no. Why don't I have any electricity? What's happening? Electricity is bad. What's this? Oxygen generation is down. Battery production is down. Drone factory is down. Where's the electricity coming from? Oh, wait, it's these guys. So not enough? Okay, so we need more turbines. That is fine by me, baby. Now that sucks. Okay, we will instead go on like either side. Cool. We'll start with that and we'll do a next line. Like hopefully, lovely. What do they need? Oh, it was actually this. So this increased the need for electricity and pushed us over the edge. So in building my singular clothes shop, I nearly fucked the entire... Oh, no food in stock? Why? These people are eating too much. Okay. Expansion. Yes. Optimization. Yes. Production boost. Yes. Over here. Production boost. Expansion. Optimization. Stunning! I don't really know like what's stopping me from just doing that to the maximum on everything. So over here we are experiencing not enough electricity. Okay, we're fixing it, don't panic. No, death is not coming. We haven't even achieved anything yet. Whoa, let's grow some food. Okay, so I think it needs plumbing in, but we can solve that because we thought about that. Also, why is there security? Are the dolphins going to attack? Like, I'm not saying I don't support them. I'm just concerned. I see. Alas. Maybe the sharks will get their revenge. Efficiency. Oh! Oh, chat! Should we grow seaweed or sea cucumber? I think I'm leaning seaweed. But you know, you guys are in the town with me. Do you have a preference? What would you rather have on the dinner table? I like eating seaweed. Random giant squid. Oh, that would be psycho. They're not that big though, they're just pretty big. I think because it's something I already eat, I'm going seaweed. And I'm going to fuck off these pipes because they are big and unnecessary. Sorry, short of food. The quicker first. Yeah, they're basically the same though. Like, what is it? Seaweed. So, oh, you're right. Sea cucumber is slightly faster. Oh, that's the plan? The plan is first seaweed, then sea cucumber. I'll just swap it round. First sea cucumber, then seaweed.
When you wank off sea cucumber, doesn't it like produce white substance?
I wouldn't know. I don't spend much of my time wanking off sea cucumbers.
Really?
Thus far, no. Things have not sunk to that level. But I guess at a push. Anyway, Fred's back. Do you see what I mean about the gathering spot? It tells you nothing. You've seen that in a Jackass episode. Wow. Well, we're all learning things today. I'm building another gathering place. Because that doesn't even seem to need, like, plumbing in, which we love. Oh my god, I just spat out my drink. Thanks, Fred. Who the fuck has made a picture of Hillary Clinton as a sea cucumber?
What do you see
right
that?
in the middle.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I can't even see that.
Like, what? Fred's literally Googling. I guess he's trying to see pictures of people splooging off sea cucumbers. And then right here, what have we got? There we are. If you missed that, clip it. So weird. Very strange. We never plumbed these in. That was bad, but that's okay.
How's it all going, since I've been gone?
Fine. What can I say? It's going okay.
Do you like the game?
I mean, for an end of the world situation, everything's pretty chill, to be honest. I'm not enjoying the fact that I can't seem to, like, bring any joy to my people in my little tower. So
yeah, how's it going?
Right, so they won't share with each other.
What?
Right, so like there were loads of. So even though each of these can hold 4 people, they're not down with that.
Right.
So they'll only live in it 2 at a time, and I assume that leaves space for 2 children. But like, bit weird. Because a bunch of people came down and said, "Can we move in?" And I was like, "Yeah."
So it's not communal living. It's
No, it's very capitalism.
this is very capitalistic, isn't it?
Capitalism, yeah. It's very like. What do you mean? You don't want to, like I just built a clothes shop. That's the only thing I've researched that I've been able to build down here for people.
Fashion is a concern.
Well, no, I mean you might want to buy new clothes. You might want to. Your clothes will wear out.
Well, you would think that clothes would be provided to the.
Oh no, you buy them. Also, I can tax them already.
Really?
And I'm like, what am I taxing?
But I mean, they do have you over a barrel a little bit. So if they
I've got the oxygen. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've got the oxygen. We're in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Okay, so we have a subsurface base 2. Allows an upgrade of our subsurface base, which will provide more credits per year.
Oh, fantastic.
Have a bigger store capacity. And so on. The things I'm just not, like, when can I give these people, like, we can invent street lamps and shrines eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, a decorative plant. We're only like 3 levels of research away from inventing an indoor plant. But, like, there is really nothing. There is no. Ooh. HQ is sending us materials. Thanks, babes. Alright, I produced basic goods, which is nice. Oh, look, everyone's coming in, getting themselves a little box of clothes. Yeah, that's fine. I'm alright. I think.
Maybe that's the only thing that's getting anyone through. It's just. It literally looks like.
Well, that's why I built
farm.
it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but that's why I built it. Is because I was like, God, can you imagine? You've lived here for like months. There's not even a communal space. There's nothing, right? You're just eating seaweed back to back. And so I was like, you know what? I think the people deserve, and we're eating 420 fish a year. Fish, sharks, 420 sharks a year.
Do you reckon when you walk in, it goes boom, boom?
That would be quite. Doot, doot.
And there's some dude checking your receipt as you leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm interested that somebody may have a job. Oh, we're down to 13
Humanity
food.
is fighting for its life at the bottom of the ocean, and the surface has been destroyed by a meteor that wiped out all of surface living. And now humans are pushing the limits of ingenuity. What's your job? Well, I check the receipts as people exit the clothing shop at the end of the day.
I'm inventing big baskets.
The only thing that gets you through the end of the world chat's some retail therapy, apparently.
Well, I thought, you know what, the stimulation of going in, talking to someone about something that isn't the amount of sea cucumber we've managed to collect that day. Maybe, you know, getting a nice hat, trying it on. Oh, look at those. That looks gross. I'm still not eating that.
I like how underwater farms look exactly the same as
yeah.
land farms.
It's true. Big baskets, 3. Cool, let's go. Let's get the production on that way up. So currently we have no clothes, no furniture, no decorations, and no batteries. Do I not have a battery factory producing 180 batteries a year? And that's frustrating. Tells me yearly and monthly. So this tells me how many batteries I'm using a month, and this tells me how many I'm making a year. So we're just going to say expand, optimize, product.
Expand, optimize, expand, optimize.
Exactly. You finally understand me. Okay, so that should help with the battery situation for my drones. Because if drones are doing everything, the pipeline is leaking. Stop it.
Apparently on Avatar 2 chat, the new Avatar, the new one, they used the Papyrus font for the subtitles.
Yeah, well, the Avatar thing is in Papyrus. There's no leaning away from it now. They said, what free font can we use and make our actual logo? No shoe selection, only flippers. Well, I mean, you got to go around inside. You know? Ooh. I mean, we have 3 clothes.
I half expected them to walk out the clothing shop with, like, blinged out. You know what I mean? Like, walking with a cane.
That would be so good.
You know what I mean? They just walked out.
I mean, look, they're in blue and they're in green, so that's something.
Can you zoom in?
No.
Oh.
I know. I want to get a good look at
look,
my
it's
peeps.
walking out in white.
Yeah. Are they picking outfits?
Expand, optimize. Sounds like my belt. The first film is going to be about a tribe of the Avatar people in a volcano or something like that. Wait, what? Wait, really?
Now that one I'm going to watch. Have I watched number 2? No.
It's like fucking, we got like fucking unobtainium dwarves. Like alien dwarves. They're just human height.
Oh yeah, because they are really tall. Everyone's just walking in and out and just buying back-to-back clothes. That's all they're doing. They're just going in. Is she going to come out in the same outfit? Or is it a new colour? She's not come out.
Oh my god.
New colour! Wow, they are really churning through these clothes.
Are human people.
Cool. Okay, lovely. Right, what else have we got that we can research? Let's try and bring some joy to the public.
House 2?
Gatherer's Prosperity Combo.
Finally.
Gathering in proximity. I don't have
the sequel to House.
House 2. Am I researching anything? I don't want that one. I want this one. Ah, fuck. I must have clicked on it too fast. Because bad news, I have no sponge collector next to my gathering hut. A crushing waste of time. House full of clothing.
All I can imagine right now is a bunch of people living in a dome underwater, like blinged out in the absolute like best clothing that money could possibly buy, just eating kale salads, being like, "We demand more variety of food. I'm tired of shark kale salads."
Yeah, well, that's what you got, baby.
But like wearing like aviators and like, an Armani jacket.
Look, I support them. I do. I've researched the wrong thing, but I do support them. Production boost. Let us keep producing. Okay, great. Oh wait, you know what I never checked? I've been building more of these. Can I just make them production boost 1? Dude, I never even needed to build shit. Look, they're all producing more.
Oh my god.
They're experiencing more tide.
It's a very interesting game mechanic. Click to do more.
Boost! I'm not sure what I'm spending. I think I'm spending my credits. Which I think I have 1,700 of. Which seems reasonable.
Part of me is like, why didn't you just build it better in the first place?
Well, I had to research it. I don't know how to build a turbine. Well, actually, Emily, we do know how to build turbines. Why can I zoom in on this disgusting thing? But I can't zoom in on my boys. You know? I can't pay them a visit. In the tower. Stop changing your clothes! We've really got to get them something else going on. So they need more tier 2 food. Or actually, they need any tier 2 food. So they want oysters, squid, mushrooms, swordfish, lobsters, strawberries, apples. Well, I mean, the way the research tree works, right, is I don't know where that will become available to me. Right? Like, I've researched everything along here. So we've got house, energy, trade port. Who am I trading with? Whatever. Decorative plants. Well, it actually says I'm trading with submarines. Allows us to build a facility that maintains submarine vessels. But it's called trade port. Shrine, drone, contribution, street lamp, iron mine, immigration incentive. Okay. Cool. So people will turn up more. Tools, statues, trade, steel world combo, small bench. That's how far we need to go to get seating. There's still no like level 2 food production. I don't know how long. Like, if one of the first things they want is level 2 food. Medium bench. Let's go. Wait, can I just research one of these? No, I can't, right? Like, greenhouse 1. All the way up here. I see a field 3. Where? I've seen greenhouses. So that would allow me to grow like beans and stuff like that. Solar plant for solar energy at the bottom of the ocean. That seems so inefficient. Holy crap. Quartz, quarry, glass, school, fountain, bench. I don't see field 2. Fast food, pub, or field 3, or whatever it was. Mushroom cave. Sushi bar. Man, there's just... feels like you're really held up by just slowly researching everything. I think it would be fun if you could research, like, you could follow a line that you wanted to follow. Because for me, I would definitely be unlocking as much stuff for my dome as possible. Second row, just past... second row. There. Decorative tree. Underwater field. We're still a fair way off, though, aren't we? We're here, and even though they want level 2 food, underwater field is all the way... Fuck, I've missed it again, haven't I?
There is.
Wait. That's house 3? There.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Do you know what's even crazier?
What?
You need to research bench, right?
Yeah.
But like
small and medium.
Yeah, small and medium. Does that mean that like we've lost the ancient technology of chair? Do you mean that they're
I am worried about the chair situation.
They're piloting like submarines across the vast expanse of the
Everyone's
ocean.
at full squat the whole time.
Everyone's just like slab squatting like at the controls. I was like, man, I wish we had like the ancient technology. Would have made a lot of difference back in the day.
Yeah. Well. I guess it's late. I guess I can be done for the day.
Yeah.
Since it doesn't seem like I wanted to go a little crazy, but it doesn't really seem like the game.
The game is
the game has a pace and it wants me to stick to it.
It is a slow and steady kind of game. Hang on, I just need to do one thing real quick before we switch back to our series. So just give me 1 second.
They want food variety level 2. New people arrived. Great. Hang on, I've accepted them. So when I go to my food, when you go to your food, there is food tier 1 and then food tier 2. So there's no way that they're using food and 2 and it doesn't mean this. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Food tier 1, variety rank insufficient. But I have a bunch of...
It's for another day.
Whatever. It's fine.
That was Aquatico. That's out tomorrow. It's not a sponsor. It's not a sponsored gig. They just
sent us a code, and I thought I would check it out. Yes.
Yeah. And there might be one of these a key for this game on the wheel.
Oh, delightful.
So guys,
yes,
that was it for us today.
Thank you for getting us back over 900 sub points.
Being back over 900 sub points is lit.
That's
dude.
really nice. If you haven't check out both the Fremily YouTube channel and the Fremily Clips YouTube channel. Both available down below the stream or in all of our socials. Because we have a new video up on Fremily and a new video up on Fremily Clips.
That's pretty pug.
So, and there will be a new Fremily Clips video up tomorrow.
Also, don't forget to check out down below the stream chat where you can click on a link and go and download our new browser extension. Just makes life a little bit easier for you guys. Don't forget to click on Emily's picture down below the stream. Go check that out. And guys, I fucking love you guys. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to play the ending song anytime now.
Delightful. And we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being legends. And have a great evening.
Good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.